today?
I got thrown off.
Okay.
Third word for today is called circumstance.
Oh,
Circumstance is a condition, fact, or an event accompanying, conditioning, or determining another, an essential or an inevitable concubine. The weather is a circumstance to be taken into consideration. So, with that being said, I mean, and again, this is all alleged. We got to give out that word alleged, because we don't know who, what, did what, how, what, whatever, so everything's alleged, but circumstance. And it ties into everything that we're talking about. Did I miss something, Tish?
I'm laughing at adoration.
Me
man.
too.
I'm sorry.
What did she do? Subtraction? What did you do?
You just said allegedly, and I was just like.
And it's funny you keep bringing up math with her name, and her name has nothing to do with math.
For real.
She must be a cracker because she's salty.
I'm sorry.
I understand that ad is in the beginning, but it doesn't have anything
to play off the name. Adoration, hateration. It's just
it's irritating me. I'm sorry.
It's
a little bit under my skin. It must be my OCD. My bad.
Shit.
It's my OCD. My bad.
Sorry, host. Sorry.
Go ahead, man. Finish your dissertation about escapism or whatever.
But again, so circumstance, what I'm saying, it ties into everything that we got going on today. The first topic we're talking about Diddy. Hate the player, hate the game. Are certain are certain people actually victims, or are they just the victim of their own choices, their own devices, or fame? And then the next topic that we're going to talk about is the catfish date, or the date that turned catfish, and the man that wanted his money back because he believed he was catfished by the woman. Was it her fault or was it your fault? It's about circumstance. The other thing is we're going to talk about is how long that we should actually wait to have sex after the first date or meeting or whatever. So are people do they succumb to the circumstance? Is it the person's fault that you made this choice? And it's all about choices that we make. So we're going to kind of just break it down, take a deep dive into each one of these topics and kind of see how it correlates with everything. But again, it all ties into circumstance. So anybody got anything before we get started?
Hey, we finna go up.
Make sure you hit the like, share, and subscribe button, y'all. Thank you for tuning in. So Diddy. Yeah, so again, the latest thing that we've seen about Diddy is, again, his son is now being accused of sexual assault. We see Stevie J coming out defending him, putting out videos. No, this is what a real Diddy party looks like. But then you have other people putting out videos saying, like, no, we didn't see some crazy ish at these Diddy parties. You know what I'm saying? And again, we have Cassie now. The fuck was that?
Mm-hmm. Must be some Thailand internet. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I just moved my chair. That my iPad.
Oh, okay. Hey,
Sorry.
hey, keep them bamboo sticks together over there. You know what I'm saying? Hey, they can't be moving around. You know what I mean?
Oh my goodness.
Trying to run a production here, ma'am. You know what I'm saying?
You went out to the world. You went out to the world. You don't want to look like a nigga. But yeah. Tisha got beef with me or something. I don't know. Something.
All I said was, "Oh my gosh!" So this one is on.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! I have a problem with when you're saying adoration. Oh my god!
Yeah,
Oh my god!
Oh
my god!
You and your feelings with that one, but it's okay. You and your feelings with that one.
Oh my god!
Careful.
Oh.
Chopping block today, bro.
We can talk after the show. I'll talk to you.
You gotta get a certain height.
Oh,
but yeah, so I don't know. So what is your guys' feeling on this before I play the clip of Diddy and these supposed parties?
Man, play the clip.
Play the clip.
Play the clip.
Damn, niggas are short today.
Yeah, play the clip. What's up, Mom?
Cat Williams, one thing he said about Puff was Diddy wants to party, and he had to tell him no.
Just to protect my integrity and that virgin hole I was telling you about. Right, because P. Diddy be wanting to party, and you gotta tell him no.
A lot of people have talked about these Diddy parties, Have you seen anything at these Diddy parties?
It's a lot of sex, a lot of drugs, and a lot of music. Remember, it's sex, drugs, and rock and roll. With hip hop, it's still the same thing: sex, drugs, and hip hop.
Well, I think you had mentioned several times Puffy would answer the door butt naked.
Butt naked, man, look like a baby, just sitting there. You be like, damn, bro, like, have a little respect, man. You know, I'm knocking on your door. You looked out the peephole. You saw it was me. Why you gonna open the door and be like, come on in? I'd be like, nah, that's not the invitation I'm looking for. You know what I'm saying? I'm not looking for that. That was like the test. I'm telling you, it was a test.
I met him a couple of times. I definitely worked with him. But everything everybody's saying, I've been saying for years, bro. I've been saying it for years. Like, man, these boys are weird. You feel me? Like, you will go to a party with them. He looking around like, damn, like, a lot of guys kissing each other in here, man. You feel me? What y'all do is y'all business.
So you've been to a party and seen this?
Oh, I've seen it firsthand, multiple times. And I seen Dwight Howard in a pink dress, bro.
What?
I seen Dwight Howard in a pink dress with two other ladies in dresses. They all the same height at a Diddy party. Oh. Ask about Dwight Howard in Mexico.
What's up?
Where you put my bag? I like when you like this, Daddy.
Where you put my bag?
Daddy, I like when you scrambling and scraping. When you scrambling and scraping for shit. No?
Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna go over that one.
Make a wish.
That one.
Just blow it out. It's your birthday every day.
Every day's your birthday on Drink Champs, goddammit. I'm in.
Where I look back on where I became.
Did you miss me though? For real? Because it seems like a thing.
I miss
this birthday
with
party,
Puff, man.
Man, but I'm talking about for your birthday.
Huh?
Why won't you party with me for your birthday, man?
We partied for my birthday before. You came to my party. And,
No, but me and you ain't never really party. You know what I'm saying? Eyes.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh God! Oh God!
Excuse me, sir.
Oh,
Like what?
Allegedly.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. When
Mm.
Justin Bieber in the eye, like, you don't call me anymore. And Justin's like, I bet I've been busy. Yeah, but
Right.
call me.
You saw that? Yep.
No.
Okay. Yeah.
No.
So in the latest news, I mean, I think I've seen something. This is a legend. We don't know if it's for certain or for sure, or whatever. But you know, we've seen that cat. Huh?
That's a whole lot of legends now. Like,
well, no, I mean, well, the latest thing is that
you can't have 10 legends. Goddamn that shit. Hey, go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Go ahead. A whole lot of legends.
You just made us watch that video.
So again, Cassie, I guess Cassie is supposedly talking with the feds or cooperating with the feds in this or at least the Homeland Security thing in this case. So from what I was told, or for how it was broken down, it was that even though she did like a civil suit and basically she got paid off and got some money, and we all know that she pretty much had to sign a non-disclosure agreement where she can't really talk about certain things. But when the feds and when Homeland Security get involved, it supersedes that. Mm-hmm. So now it becomes a thing where it's a federal case or it's one of these big grand cases. She's going to actually have to talk. So now Cassie not only gets the money, but she actually gets to talk. It may potentially put Diddy in jail if what she's saying is true. But again, so we have her lawsuit, which pretty much started this whole thing of all these accusations, people coming out and talking, and we have the dude Little Rod with the latest accusations or whatever it is. And, you know, I've still yet to read through all of the actual lawsuit. Some of it sounds, you know, a little outlandish. And some of it sounding like, you know, it could be factual, but we just don't know because nobody was there. But my question to y'all is like, you know, looking at it from a different perspective should they actually hate Puffy, Diddy, Sean Combs, or should they be mad at themselves? Because again, some of these people had choices, just like how you seen in the clips, you know what I'm saying? You either had the choice of either actually going into the party or going into Diddy's room or not going into Diddy's room. And I think some of the things is what people is they get addicted or they see the glitters of fame and they want that and they aspire to be that, or they think that they can get it by doing certain things and they compromise their integrity. And I think what happens afterwards is that, you know, once they start looking at themselves in the mirror and looking at what they have to do to get that, you know, I think they start having a total discuss with themselves, you know. So I don't know if it's factual, if it happened that way, but I just want to see what are your guys' thoughts on that.
I'm gonna let the ladies go first because you guys.
I'm trying to hold it in. All right.
Yeah, y'all kind of low key experience these type of situations where you have to make those decisions on a basis of being women with men. You know what I'm saying? Us as men, we don't really have to worry. I ain't never been nowhere with no nigga answer the door butt ass naked talking about coming in. I just, sir, excuse me.
Hey, Jesus Christ.
You know what I'm saying? I've never had
Oh,
that
God.
happen. No,
Oh,
sir.
God.
You mean
Well.
Philly looked through the peephole, saw a grown man standing out here, and you still open the door naked? Yeah, that's not gonna work. It's not gonna work for me, sir. You have a wonderful evening,
Okay.
and I'm out. You know what I'm saying? We're no longer friends because you just tried me.
I don't recall you yet.
You know? But
He
y'all
said,
go ahead. I'm
"Oh."
sorry. Y'all go ahead. But no.
I watched Quiet on Set. For all those in the chat that watched Quiet on Set, that was rough. But that was more so geared toward the abuse of kids and women. So what I would say is that, and I know this for a long time, obviously, my family's quite close to the industry. Also, we're musicians, but we never entered the industry because our dad made us study the music industry, the film industry, etc. Even as an actress now, my boundaries and stuff are very, very clear cut because the industry is wild. And the people in power who run this stuff, Dan Snyder from Nickelodeon, everybody from Disney, Sean Diddy Combs from the music industry, are some dirty, evil people. All right. And I'm allegedly, let me say that. Always say allegedly.
We covered the whole, you ain't gotta keep saying it. Covered. We
Right. Okay. So I know, and you don't have to tell me twice. You know, you don't have to ask me why Usher was 15 sleeping on Diddy's couch. You don't have to ask me why.
Diddy got her internet.
Oh,
No,
you
sorry.
back?
Can you hear me?
I'm about to say,
Okay, I'm sorry.
we not
You cut
gonna
out for a
ask.
minute.
Shit, she did.
I
Did he cut your stream?
I'm sorry.
off?
I thought he was like, you gotta get out. Like,
Diddy said, "Take that and cut the Wi-Fi off."
Take that. Shut up.
yeah, y'all like get out. But and also, I watched the Boondocks yesterday, the R. Kelly trial one. So I know how people would be about Sean Diddy Combs going to jail and stuff like that. Oh, he's music, but there's two sides that. Okay, when I say two sides, there's always, oh, why did you put yourself in that position? Well, why did you this? Well, why did you that? But one thing I do like about this generation of people, especially Gen Z, is that finally somebody's going to say enough is enough. There are people who are willing to bend over backwards for this and bend over backwards for that. But if we keep these people in position of power at all costs, oh, well, you should have done it. Oh, well, you knew what it took. Oh, well, you know, you knew what you had to do. You know, like we knew. We found out Drake Bell from Nickelodeon that we grew up watching was getting molested the whole time. Oh, but what were his parents doing? Oh, but I mean, you're 15 years old. You're a grown man. You could have done something. We can say all that. But the culprit, the abusers have to come down. And I don't have any sympathy for these abusers because, to be honest, and I'm a 28-year-old woman, I have been knowing about R. Kelly, P. Diddy, and Dan Snyder since I was a kid. And I'm talking about, when I say knowing about them, I mean knowing about them. I was surprised when R. Kelly went to jail. I was like, oh, wasn't he supposed to go to jail a long time ago? I was just like, but haven't we known this stuff like for a very long time? So I'm actually happy that in this generation, there's a lot of like whistleblowing, because if you watch even the Quiet on Set thing, you see the stuff that was on Nickelodeon, that they were just like having these kids basically do pornos like right in front of your face. And it was just like, well, I mean, I mean, ladies were being
No. So let me clarify and be even more real. So we're not talking about force. You know what I'm saying? There's a difference between force and actually having a choice. When you have no choice, that means that yes, you were forced into something and you were put in a bad predicament. Then you become a victim of circumstance. You get what I'm saying? So no, I'm not talking about that, especially when it pertains to the kids, you know, and certain women. who may have been forced or been drugged, beyond their will.
Right.
What I'm talking about are people who make these choices. So again, with Cassie, for example, you know what I'm saying? Like, she alleged all this stuff in her lawsuit and said he was this, he's a bad person. He made me, he made me have sex with sex workers and watched and did all this other stuff. I mean, at some point, were you forced, or did you choose to go along with it because you think that it would help your career? And then once your career didn't pan out the way that you thought it would, now all of a sudden he's a bad person? Or is it when you actually wake up, you actually have that wake up moment, that aha moment, say, hey, when I'm doing this wrong, then do you actually get mad at yourself, or do you get mad at the situation? That's what I'm talking about.
Right. But that's literally exactly what I'm alleging to, because I think Quez claimed up to, like you said, from a woman's point of view. Let's talk about from a woman's point of view. There is, and like I said, it goes with Quiet on Set, because it's the same thing. It goes from children to women to adults, and now, like I said, men are coming out. Like, hey, so yeah, is it true that if you wake up being sexually assaulted or something like that, can you get up and walk away and call the police? Yes, you can. But what I'm trying to say is that there is a power dynamic in the industry, and this and that, because people came out before about Diddy, what he did. He didn't go to jail. He's not going to go to jail. He's going to get paid off or get shut up or something like that. So there's a power dynamic that happened. Now, I'm not saying that the guy who, the door opened to and the guy was naked, he could have walked in and, joined that. But what I'm saying is that in the industry, yes, it is a choice. Everybody in there is making a choice. There's a reason why people like me never joined the industry, and I'm never going to join the industry, because I know. But the thing is, when you go into something, there becomes a power dynamic. And like I said, it doesn't just start like, okay, please sign this paper. I'm going to sexually harass you and molest you. Please sign here. It's not like that. So what I'm saying is, yes, it's just the truth, though. It's just how it really works. I'm telling you, it's not like we think. It's slow and steady. And after a while, sure. You know what I mean? There are people who be like, okay, you know what I mean? Me and Diddy are dating. And then before you know it, Diddy brought out some drugs and I was a little worried. And before you know it, Diddy had some sex workers over. And before you know it, you're like, wait a minute. Trying to get out of an abusive relationship. And like I said, and sadly, it wasn't just the woman. We're finding out now it was some of the younger men too. Now, the able-bodied men,
so what led me to this, Adoration, I don't mean to cut you off. What led me to this is particularly Little Rod. So Little Rod is supposedly moved into Diddy's house. He's producing all these beats. They're making an album. Everything is good. He drops the Love album. Everything is popping. You know what I'm saying? Then all of a sudden now, boom, out of nowhere, oh, he was doing this to me, and Cuba Gooding Jr. was touching me, and he made me do this, and he made. Mind you, we're not talking about a boy. You know what I'm saying? We're not talking about a teenage boy. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about a grown-ass man. So again, my thing is, when I start to look at it even more, I start to question, like, if this is true, then if you're seeing this, just like how you seen Fabulous, like, no, I ain't going. Or Mark Curry, who used to be a Diddy artist, he was on Bad Boy for whatever the song was. He was on there. But, when these guys are making these choices not to go, when Cat Williams making the choices not to go, then Little Rodney made the choice to go, because essentially how I'm looking at it, especially from the industry standpoint, is that, you wanted your beats, you wanted your production on that Diddy album because you wanted to get the money. So now all of a sudden that the money's not popping, or whatever's not popping, or you're not getting the career opportunities that you think, now all of a sudden here comes the lawsuit. And the thing is, so what I'm saying is, if whatever happened with Cassie, if it was true or if it wasn't true, or if it was true on her part, I wish that she would have actually not done a civil lawsuit and actually did a criminal and tried to put the dude in jail. Because again, at the same time, for Diddy, if it was not true, then you should have took that money and you should have fought that, because now you opened up a floodgate for people to potentially sue you over bullshit.
Is it bullshit?
Tisha, what you got? Because I see you over there. What you got, Tisha?
Oh.
What you got, man?
Okay. For one, last comment you made about she should have. Sometimes people don't feel like maybe it was more beneficial for her to go after the civil, because sometimes there's not a but when it's he say, she say, and there's a lot of it where it can't be proven. Because there's different type, like different things you need to prove in civil cases and what you need to prove in criminal cases. And maybe what she had was not enough to pursue a criminal case. So she went for the pocket. And in some of these people that are high up like this with this type of money, sometimes you You have to hit them in their pocket for sometimes for them to feel it.
I
So
feel you, Teach. I'm gonna play advocate real quick and put a toothpick because we're gonna go right back to you. I feel you, but so I asked you. So how much is your peace or your sanity actually worth? Is there a dollar amount that you can
whatever
place on it?
justice I can get. If I can't get you criminally, guess what? I'm coming for your pocket. That's how I feel. I'm gonna see some kind of justice if I can't get you behind bars because I don't have my lawyers telling me it's going to be a bunch of mess and he's going to walk because he has lawyers that can trump everything that you have. Then guess what? Hit his tail in the pocket. He gonna feel me some type of way, and he's not gonna. He's gonna realize that what you did to me, you're not gonna get away with it. And if it has to, and if it creates a domino effect to where other women be like, you know what, that was me too. So be it. You shouldn't have done what you've done, regardless if you didn't do it with them. You did it with me, and you're gonna feel it. That's just how I feel about it. Second, one thing from being a survivor of it, one thing I don't do is question until there's like. Is it okay for a man can be molested, raped, or whatever. Let's get that 100% straight.
Oh no, they can.
Okay. So for it to be like, oh, he a grown man, he should have said no. We don't know every single detail that's behind that situation. And maybe he was already deep in there to where it wasn't so easy to walk away, just speculating. And not as easy as, Fabulous sitting at the table joking with Diddy. Oh, guess what? I'm going home after this. That man was on his yacht the whole entire time, was living there. It might not have been so easy to just walk away. Also, too, not everybody has the same amount of self-esteem. Somebody gets broken more when you start to warn people and you know what their weaknesses are. They play on it. And not even just celebrities. An abuser, period, will play on your weaknesses. That's why when people ask, why you just didn't walk away? Why you just didn't leave? If you've been broken down to dirt, and you feel that you can't move from there, how are you going to get up and walk out when you don't even have the confidence and you're tired of fighting because it's not getting you anywhere? You don't have somebody walking in, rescuing you, snatching you up out the situation. So how do you feel you can fight anymore? Sometimes you're just like, he's not going to get arrested because people are going to back him up. He's not going to, and when people come and see, I'm telling you, he whooping on me. But when you come to the house and see it and he all laughing and giggling, oh, not my nephew. Oh, not my brother. No, he would never put hands on somebody else. How do you fight that? How do you fight that? It's very hard to fight that.
So it's somebody else who chips away at someone else's self-esteem?
Yeah. I've been in that situation. Yes, somebody can break you totally down to where you don't even have that self-esteem no more. You feel like you're worth nothing. And sometimes that person that's with you, even though he's whooping on you and telling you ain't nobody else gonna love you like me, you never gonna find somebody else, and they keep digging at your mental. Oh yeah, you best believe somebody can tear you down like that.
I hear you on that 100%. So I'm just asking questions just so we can just get it out and we can take a deep dive.
Yeah.
So was the low self-esteem there before you actually met this person, or was it this person that actually took away your self-esteem?
No, for me, it wasn't. I wasn't having low self-esteem at all. It's just they get you and they pull you in, gaslight you in, love bomb you in. Okay, even with the oh you're beautiful, and I didn't need someone to tell me that. Like I knew that. But when that love bombing and all that stuff comes in and it starts slowly breaking you down, yeah, they know what type of personality the person that they're dealing with, and they know the tactics to use to break them. They know.
So again, when it sounds like, not saying you per se, but it sounds like if a predator knows what to prey on, especially if he sees a person with low self-esteem or low self-conscience or lack of confidence, whatever, they know how to prey or how to play on their emotions. Am I correct?
And also, too, it don't even necessarily have to be low self-esteem. They can play on your generosity, too. If you 100% loyal to that person and they know that, guess what? They can play on that, too. They can use anything that you give. If that's their narrative and that's what they want from you, it can happen. They can use anything.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, we can't pretend like these people out here that are predators are just retarded and they don't know how to handle their emotional intelligence. Like some of these individuals are so manipulative and they've been practicing this since adolescence on how to, you know what I mean, manipulate their mom against their dad and cause an argument and then go in the room and laugh because I got the cookie anyway. You know what I'm saying? Now daddy mad. Like that type of shit is not just, some spur of the moment. Like some of these individuals have been practicing this for a long time. So to agree with Tisha, you don't always have to have low self-esteem for somebody to manipulate you into some bullshit. You know what I mean? And by the time, like she said, sometimes you might just be in too deep. You love them too hard. You might have then had a kid. You know what I'm saying? Y'all might have kids. Y'all might be married. Like that's some hard shit to walk away from.
Right.
To be truthful, like when you have children with somebody, that's a hard thing to walk away from, even with the manipulation, because now you're trying to make it work in spite of, not even thinking about your best self-interest. Now you're doing it in spite of all the bullshit you're going through because you want somebody else to still be comfortable because you care that much. So yeah.
I hear you. Hold on a sec. She's two pick. What's up, Greg? How you doing? I had to mute you because there's some background noise in the background, and this is definitely a heavy subject. So I got to reiterate: if you guys are coming on, make sure that you're using your headphones. If you're using your phone, know that it's a microphone, so it's picking up on all types of noises and stuff in the background. Make sure you're near your Wi-Fi. You got good connection because this is a production that's going out to the whole world. So we, especially with a heavy topic like this and what we're talking about, we want to make sure that we're giving everybody a fair chance to say whatever it is they have to say without being interrupted, or make sure that they're being understood and heard clearly. So no diss or anything, but we'll try it one more time. See how you doing.
I'm doing good.
All right. D, are you doing? You quiet over there? All right. Sorry. I'm sorry, Tish, but go ahead.
No, my question was going to be this, though. So when we talk about women who have joined the situation thinking it was going to be monetary gain, right? And they're in the because of that, but then the situation flips to something totally different that they weren't signed up for, meaning the abuse and all the other stuff. Does that not make them a victim because the situation turned out to be extra extreme than what they thought it was going to be?
So again, we're talking about force. So when it turns into force, it becomes something that's out of your control. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's tricky because, again, yeah, you do put yourself in. Some people put themselves in those predicaments, in those situations. Some people can go into a party, or you're going into a work meeting, or you're going into something just completely envisioning something completely different. You're thinking that's going to be something like, something innocent, and then it turns sinister. You get what I'm saying? So I'm not necessarily talking about people who actually get in those situations. But
so
again,
go ahead, finish, and then I'll say it. So
again, I mean, just like how Quez was saying, we can't sit up here just how we know that there's predators out there. There's definitely people who are opportunists. You get what I'm saying? So we're not going to sit there and negate and act like there are some people out there who won't take advantage of a situation, or they won't put themselves in a situation to where they can come up. You know what I mean? Which makes it hard for the people who are actually victims. So I'm not negating what a woman or what a person or a man or a boy can go through. You get what I'm saying? I'm just saying that there are different perspectives or different ways to look at it.
Yeah. The reason for my question is this. Fine and dandy people believe Cassie jumped into that situation because she thought it was going to boost her record or whatever. But the minute that sucker turned out to be disrespectful and abusive and everything she no longer is that person trying to take advantage of an opportunity. She has become a victim of abuse by the person that she was with.
Exactly.
That was my point.
Right. But see, now let me play advocate real quick. Let me play advocate real quick, because you can't say you jumped in it to be an opportunist, and then when the shit go left, now you a victim. Because I mean you could say it, but it takes away from the believability and really the decision making on your behalf, because it's the same thing we say about people who end up in these shitty ass relationships. You know what I mean? Like you try in a shitty relationship, you trying to love the yellow and the red flags out of somebody. Now, when you want some opportunity, like this relationship can help my business and help my musical career, you're ignoring yellow and red flags too. Because I haven't been in these type of situations per se, but I'm pretty sure from what I perceive that a lot of this stuff doesn't just flip a switch one day and then it's all the way left. There's some signs that lead into this shit before you get too deep. You know what I'm saying? There's a choke moment where, you know what I mean? Like, hey, bitch, you know what I'm saying? There's one of them moments and you're like, oh, he was just tripping, he was drunk. You know what I mean? And you go on about your regular business, and then choking's turned into beating the shit out you in the room somewhere. So we
But that's
can't
how grooming works.
But that's
how
but that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But
and how, go ahead, and then I'll answer.
Yeah, but
no, go ahead,
because,
finish.
no, I'm only playing advocate because there's a moment where you have a decision to make right there too. You know what I mean? Like I can only speak for myself as a man. You only got one time to put your hands on me. If I don't beat your ass right then, you'll never get another chance. That's just me, right? No matter what the situation is. That's just how I feel about it. Because I'm not willing to risk, going to sleep and then you try to Lorena Bobbitt my shit, or you know what I'm saying? You try to stab me in my sleep. I'm not gonna lay up nowhere where I'm not comfortable. That's just how I feel, right? And I'm pretty sure women feel the same way. So, after that first initial moment where that shit go all the way left, you're faced with a decision right then and there. Like, regardless of if you drunk, high, you tripping, you had a bad day, you're faced with a decision at that moment. Is this something I'm willing to risk again? That's all I'm saying. For me personally.
I hear your point. I'm just saying everybody's situation is not that easy of a simple of let me make this quick decision and run. Everybody's situation is not that simple. And the only issue I have with that statement is, now I'm not saying this is what you're saying, but if anybody's out here can see it this way, it's almost like whoever the abuser is, you get a little bit of a push off, or a little bit of not having to have the responsibility because the person who's being abused should have made the choice. What happened about the abuser being able to control his hands and be able to control what they do? I'm not saying that's what you meant. I'm not saying that's what you meant. I'm just saying, as a person who's been in that situation, if I never knew you and you said that would be what I say. And actually, truth be told, because I have been through it, that's why I'm saying it. It's almost like it's giving them a green light to keep pushing, while the other person got to figure out how to get their life together after. They need to be held accountable for what their decisions, the choices that they make also.
100%.
Right. So Connie says that's the thing. If you are partying and then you get drugged, your ability to reason has been taken away.
Agreed.
Now, again, so what we're saying is it becomes a thing with force and then choice. So again, we know what we're talking about. Force. Again, when you're drugged, you can't do shit. You can't even make a sound decision. You know what I'm saying? So we're not talking about them circumstances, but for people who are walking into this thinking that, hey, I'm gonna get this out of this person, and you're kind of knowing that maybe this might be a bad situation, but you say, I want the fame. I want to check. I want the career. And then you put yourself in a situation, and then when stuff happens, I'm saying this is where we're at. Then it's pretty much what I'm talking about with the whole little ride thing. It's just I find it funny that, man, he was just on the Love album. It wasn't like he was on the P. Diddy No Way Out album or whatever, Last Train to Paris. He was just on the album that just came out in September. You know what I'm saying? So everything was all good with just a week ago. So what happened? It makes you question certain things when you start to look at it.
It wasn't all good. They just had the front, and we're not seeing what's actually happened. Now that everybody's like, this is what happened. He's like, no, this is what happened. This is the truth. This is Diddy.
So adoration. You having the moral integrity that you have, Jess, with the moral integrity that you have, if you are in a situation to where you're hey, I'll come over and I start, hey Jess, how you doing? Are you gonna tell me thank you? You're gonna say no, or are you gonna lean in and it's gonna be all cool, or are you gonna sit up there and that's what I'm saying. Like when you start looking at it,
let me answer that question, because I think that I heard this from a lot of guys, and it's like let's just talk about man and woman, for example. For an example, let's say that Jess, you're getting to know Jess for the first time. You don't know her, she doesn't know you. You guys are down to fall in love, right? You guys have a connection. When you talk about woman and man, there's always going to be a love tension. So is it going to be he leaned in for a kiss and I felt threatened, or he leaned in for a kiss and I was like, well, I kind of like this guy. And then you turn out to be an abuser. It's like, well, Jess, why did you let him touch your leg the first time? Well, because I liked him. I thought, see, you were trying. So it's like, because isn't
a wolf in sheep's clothing? I can respect that.
After falling in love, it's supposed. So it's.
I can respect that
when people start questioning that, because like you're supposed to fall in love with a man. You're supposed to be in a relationship. If the relationship goes wrong, that was your fault. You did bad. If the relationship goes right, you did it right. The point of the matter is that if you get abused, rather you signed up for it or not signed up for it, you are a victim and the person's still an abuser. Now, yes, I'm sure the guy probably got felt up a little bit and was like, whoa, he probably tried to keep his distance and stay here and stand there. After a while, he probably realized, hey,
here's how I'm gonna be a little sexist. So, I'm gonna be a little sexist. I understand from a woman's standpoint.
Go for it.
I understand from a woman's standpoint. It could be the whole love thing, attraction, whatever. Then wolf in sheep's clothing. So I can feel you on that. Okay, but so now I'm talking to the men. I'm talking to Quez and I'm talking to.
You ain't talking to me. Don't say my name. Bullshit. Bullshit. Don't say me. I'm talking to Quez.
Adoration, but not even get my opinion.
Well, because you took 10,000 years.
Yeah. No. I was waiting
for you. Having a good conversation, man. Go ahead, Jess.
Go ahead, Jess.
Yeah, get it off, Jess, before third sex plays me on live. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking to Quez. Bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Not where I was going, sir. No Diddy.
Hey,
not where I was
going. Perception is 9/10 of the law, sir. I don't know what you was doing over
so you don't know where I was going.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know what you was doing, Diddy. I just know I didn't want to sign up. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, Jeff.
Go, Jeff.
Thank you. So my perspective is men are always aggressive. From my dating experience, whether they're not extra aggressive or they slyly sneak in or try to sneak in a kiss on the cheek, I'm sorry. I see that as aggressive. Because if you're trying to do this on the first date, let's say, trying to sneak in a kiss, no, I'm sorry. You know what I mean? There's boundaries. And I feel like a lot of men don't understand boundaries. I'm never going to let any man come up to me and touch my waist, touch my arm, whatever. No, you know what I mean?
Right.
Whether we're friends or not, you know what I mean? I'm backing away. So when it comes to Cassie's situation, yeah, she was probably feeling a guy, like Adoration said, so she probably let him in slowly but surely. Whether she was trying to up her music career or not, she slowly let him in.
She had a boyfriend.
And okay.
But go ahead.
She was still 19 years old. 19.
Go ahead, though.
So, yeah, like someone said in the comments, it's grooming. A lot of men do grooming. That's just how it is. It's reality, Predators. Yeah.
She said a lot, not all. Yeah, she said a lot, not all.
A lot was too
used the right. No,
okay.
Didn't say all. Don't put the shoe on if it ain't yours. She said a lot.
I'll rephrase it.
I'm just trying to be fair here. You know what I'm saying? It's not a lot of men out here.
Okay.
It's a few select weirdos.
All predator men. How about that?
Okay. There's some. Some is a better word. A lot means a lot.
But woman though, don't forget about those teachers and that Abby Lee Miller.
Agreed.
That part. That part.
I don't know.
All right,
see,
so
now y'all gonna make me be petty.
Jess's point.
Because y'all gonna make me be petty. Because all these teachers we see having sex with students be women.
Yes.
So are a lot of y'all
women are grooming too.
These young teenage boys with these rock hard penises. Is that what we doing? Because all the sexual deviancy I see from these Caucasian women having sex with
Hold on a second. Adoration. Hold on a second.
It's a lot of
She
that.
did throw a whole bit. She threw a whole bit like a little.
No, because I want to clear it up for him though, because I think that there's a misunderstanding. Okay, but after you.
There wasn't no misunderstanding.
clear.
I'm just being
No,
entertaining
listen,
for the
but-
show.
Okay. Oh, okay.
We good. Go ahead,
Right
Jeff.
ahead.
I didn't mean it cause a scatter bomb in your dissertation. Go ahead.
No, but I do agree. A lot of the women do groom as well with these young boys.
Mhm.
I do agree, but there are more men.
All right.
Right.
I think that there's a fine line that we have to understand between just a man pursuing a lady and, like you said, being aggressive, trying to get a kiss, trying to figure out how to make the relationship move forward, and actually being a victim. And I think that because there's always somebody coming in, some guy coming in or some lady coming saying, well, I mean, you obviously wanted it. That's where the lines get blurred to where now more and more women are seeing more and more men as predators, because now if I let you touch my leg and we become a relationship, we fall in love and it turns out you're an abuser. Now, well, then you wanted it. So that's where the lines starting to get blurred, where a lot of women are starting to see men in general, not in general, but just in general as, I'm saying, when point of view, I said see, because of that situation, that if I fall in love with a guy and it turns out he's an abuser, then all of a sudden the question is, well, you chose it. You were it. You're not a victim. So then girls are like, wait a minute. Do I get in a victim situation? Am I putting myself in that situation by just accepting guys' advances altogether? So then the lines start getting blurred. But there is a line between abuser and regular woman and man sexual encounter. Men are supposed to pursue women. Women are supposed to allow men to pursue them. That's how it's supposed to happen. But if we keep blurring the lines of victim and abuser, then girls are gonna be like, wait a minute, these guys are just abusers. Because why are you trying to touch me? Why are you trying to kiss me? Why are you trying to this? And it's like, well, because I like you. But then if all of a sudden she's a victim and she chose that, so then that's her problem. So then now she has taken to her own hands to protect herself from becoming a victim. So that's the line.
Hold on a sec. Two-pick. And I'm gonna let Greg talk, because y'all the men have been quiet up here, but Consuelo says women historically had to marry had to marry to have comfort. We couldn't vote, we couldn't own property, even get a hotel room without your husband until the 1970s. So young women using their sexuality is not a new thing.
Very true.
It's not. I agree.
That's one of y'all.
Yeah.
So go ahead, Pastor Gregory. We need you.
Number one, you calling all these predators men. A real man does not put his hands
receive this word,
on a
adoration.
woman.
Don't oh Lord. Go ahead.
No, I'm hearing it.
No, say it louder. Hey, Greg, say it louder. Say it louder for the folks in the back.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
A real man respects a woman's space.
Amen.
He communicates with her. He just doesn't go gung-ho. Boys be going for the gusto. Because all they want to do is advertise a notch on their belt. So what that instance with people with whatever his name is, Diddy, Combe, whatever, he needs to be raked through the coals.
Damn. Not raked. Brother.
You do not.
He said raked, like
Raked.
raking leaves. Raking.
Oh yeah, no, that's what I said.
Rake.
That's what he
Right.
said.
Okay.
Wow.
The rape part comes after the conviction. You know what I'm saying? I was talking about
What? What they're not saying is,
Once he hit that jail cell, honey.
yeah.
Take that.
All it takes is one person to say, "Oh, I'm not feeling right. I'm not feeling comfortable around him," and then there's a snowball effect. They're gonna open up every bit of you, every bit of your life.
Pause. So,
my advice to him is to go try to hide up under a rock until the flames are over with.
Come on.
Because they're
Face
gonna
your
get
demons,
him
sir.
one way or the other.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm.
And
Right.
what's
Face
crazy
your
about it, the situation is that's the same way human sex trafficking starts out.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
They go after the low self-esteem woman, and they see that they prey on them, and once they get a hold to them, then it's like, oh, he loves me, he loves me. No, he just bumped your head, and now he's going to take advantage of you and use you. And when you get out of line, that's when it gets physical.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And the physical part is a way of controlling. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like one way that where predators will prey on a woman's insecurity, like I'm just using this as an example, so don't shoot the messenger. But just if you see a woman that is she's overweight and she's not confident within her weight, you know, and you can tell sometimes when a woman is not confident with how she looks as far as like her body weight. You know what I'm saying? The predator will come in and be like, oh, you look so beautiful. I will mop you up like a biscuit and make her feel so good about herself, right? You know what I'm saying? And make that an insecurity that she has, just make it just kind of like this diminish smaller. And then the way to try to get inside her head is, you know, slowly but surely start picking away like, oh, you shouldn't wear that. It doesn't complement your size, or certain things start just breaking it down to where, boom, she's under his control, because now she feels like, you know, she can't leave this man because there's nobody else is going to want her but this man. So, you know what I mean? Like, not all men are like that, but there are definitely men who will try to take advantage and try to just mind control a woman. You know what I'm saying? And it's because, again, hurt people, I guess, but I don't know what you would call a predator. You know what I mean? Like,
hey, the comments is going up right now because I think Consuelo brought up a very valid point. I've said it several times on here. You know what I mean? It's interesting that most of these people without money, y'all would not pay no mind. You know what I'm saying? In high
bring you
school
on right now, Connie.
Yeah, in high school they didn't get none. In college they was a weirdo, and they focused their whole life efforts to get some money so that they can make these bitches pay. I think that's a lot of what happens, and these predators usually stem from that pool. Because let's be honest, that most of your favorite rappers are all under 5'6", 5'7". You know what I'm saying? They're all, you know what I mean? Some dusty ass dudes, some weirdos, and if you seen them without the millions of dollars that they got, most of y'all women will walk right past these gentlemen. But because he's 5'2" with 600 million, that now he's a viable option.
I mean, bro, we see it all the time. Like, we see that, even though some of it I think are skits. We see some of them are skits, but we see the skits where, you know, a woman will walk past the guy, or a guy trying to holler, and she'll look at him, oh, he look dusty, whatever. And the minute that he's hopping into like an expensive looking car, or look like he got some money, all of a sudden then he's attractive.
The gold digger skit.
Now he ain't attractive. He just dusty with a car and money.
Well, for you, right? Because you have common sense, Tish.
No, even with her going after him, she ain't going after him. She saw the money, so she don't want his dusty tail.
She likes the other green, not the vegetables, but she likes the other green.
From the
I had to throw that in there. That's funny.
Wait, what's up, Consuelo? What's happening?
I'm doing the most right now. What's up?
Not much. So when I was getting ready to get into with the fellas, you know what I'm saying? Like, again, we have grown men here. So, and I'm talking in the sense of the little ride guy. So if you had a Diddy coming up to you, Quez, talking about, hey, what's up, man? We gonna party, and
or you, Greg, me first, bro.
If it makes you feel better, okay. Let me walk that back. Greg, let me go to Greg. Greg, if Diddy came up to you like, hey, Greg, you know, you want to be part of Bad Boy, you know what I'm saying? You want to get down? Come into this room right here, you know. If he starts touching you, are you going to allow him to touch you?
Number one, I don't go anywhere without a knife. So
that part. Yes, sir.
If I feel uncomfortable when a dude goes to touch me, his throat is gone. It's opened up like a whale.
Damn. What the what?
So
Okay.
We have the same bloodline.
Okay, Pastor.
His answer, you can go ahead and put it on with mine too, because we come from the same bloodline. We don't play that shit.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
no.
If a guy's coming up trying to, do it, and again, so this is when I ask, so when does your integrity get compromised? You know what I'm saying? So again, with Cassie, it could be believable. I can totally see it happening. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's true, I don't know, we don't know, whatever. But this little Rod thing, it's a little suspect. And I'm not saying that he's not believable, because it could have happened. It could have really happened. But at the same time, I'm like, bruh, some of it was like, you wait till this Love album comes out, and then now all of a sudden, here comes a lawsuit. Conveniently, after Cassie files hers and settles for what we heard was like 32 million. We don't know, but she got millions. So again, it's just conveniently now that you're putting this out and all these allegations. So did you allow this stuff to happen? You know what I'm saying? So you can come back later. I have questions for Little Rod. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. That's just me. But at one point, does your integrity get compromised?
Look at the Bill Cosby issue. Look how far back they went with their situation. Everybody when they start seeing money, they saw somebody get paid off. Now they're thinking in the back of their, now I could get a piece of that. Everybody wants to go for that easy money.
Well,
I don't think
shit.
those women got
Truth be
paid.
told, if I didn't have
those women got
integrity,
paid for that, for filing. A lot of them were over.
Yeah, they didn't get one. Yeah.
They showed up because, it happened to me too. He went to court a lot of times, and it was closed cases. Bill Cosby did. He was paying them off and low key going to court. It wasn't one incident, and it just happened that weird looking black chick. The last one he did, it was still under the timeline where she was still sued to get him in court.
Exactly.
Because what those other women did was show the precedence of what he was doing.
No, I'm gonna sound like a complete ass, and I don't care how it makes me sound.
Hey,
The one that
go ahead.
I
said I'm with you. Go ahead.
Y'all together.
Well, whoa, subtraction. Don't go there.
Again with the mathematics.
Go for it. I'm just listening.
Again, yes, again. But so my whole thing is just like the last one that got Cosby in jail. I'm sorry, I don't believe it. When I read the whole case, I went and read the actual transcripts of the case. She described, I had a headache and he gave me some pills. I didn't know what they were, but I took them anyway. And then because I trusted him. And then afterwards, then all of a sudden, she introduces him to her parents. Everything is all good to what maybe like up until like a year. Then all of a sudden, boom, things change. You know what I'm saying? And with that, Cosby, I hate to even get in this crap because it's so stupid. But Cosby essentially said, like, no, he admitted to having sex with this woman. You know what I'm saying? We did it, but it was consensually. She knew what she was doing. And he admitted to it in the court of law. He pretty much admitted to it. That's what he admitted to. You know what I'm saying? But the fact of the matter is that now it became a thing of, I don't know even how he got into in the jail, period. Which is why he became free, because again, he already took a deal and said, this is what I did. This is my part. He didn't admit to drugging her. He didn't admit to doing anything. He said, what we did was consensual. So, and again, it's just one of those things that are circumstantial, but some of these women, again, have put themselves in these situations.
Look, even with that.
That's why women never.
Hold on. Connie, let Quez go.
Let her get it. Go ahead, Consuelo. I want to make sure I understand your point, because we're going to break this all the way down.
Well, the problem is that's why women never want to. Well, women, and especially now the men that are victims never want to speak up in sexual issues, especially if they've been known to be frequent partiers, and even if they're doing recreational drugs, people start to moralize it. Well, you're not a good person because you're out there dipping and dabbing and doing drugs.
Always.
So then it becomes an issue because they always victim shame when a woman has been raped. You're like, well, you were out in this skinny dress. Well, you were asking for it. That they
No.
constantly they will go over a woman's
Yes.
sexual history and say how many women or men that woman has slept with, and they will put it in a situation where you must have really wanted it because you were out drinking and you know that's just your nature. So part of it with Diddy is this moral thing that even to me, even a thirsty hoe doesn't deserve to have to be judged the way people are judging her, because I think it's hard for men to understand how women emotionally
Go ahead, Quez.
engage
Go ahead, Quez.
and how a person can break you down, can really break you down. And she might have wanted to be freaky at first with him.
Because
But
I
then
think
when
right
you're-
now,
when you just keep
hold on,
your
Connie. I'm gonna let Quez go because I think right now the lines are getting kind of blurred, and so I'm gonna let him kind of vocalize it better than I could.
Hey,
I can't even be poetical with it right now at this point. Go ahead, Quez.
Because I was with Connie for a moment. There's certain things that don't justify rape. Like, let's be real. I don't like this narrative perspective. Like, of course, y'all men.
Hold on, Connie. Hold on.
Of course, y'all men, y'all gonna agree. Like, grown men, like Gregory alluded to. You know what I'm saying? Grown men know when, okay, this ain't really what it's supposed to be. I'm gonna leave this alone. I'm not gonna force myself on nobody. Grown men know this, right? But women have to also know, because this where I start to get frustrated, is because we take all the animus away from women. Now there's no accountability for women in the decisions that they make, right? Now, I may have wanted to do it at first, but after 3 strokes, now it's rape. That's bullshit. We can't
How
do
is
that
that
either.
bullshit?
Hold on, sir.
Yes, it is.
I don't agree with that.
You can't say,
Go ahead and finish,
I
and then
wanted.
I'll tell you.
No, listen, Tish, because
I'm
you can't
listening.
say you can't say, oh, even if you a hoe and you out here fucking everybody.
But see, that's exactly.
Hold on,
when
hey, let me
listen,
get off. Let me get off.
When Leroy is 4 strokes in, now I didn't change my mind, so it's rape. That's not acceptable either. Like we gotta hold the standards with everybody at the same level playing field, right? You can't say I'm a hoe yesterday, but when you get your 4 strokes, because now I done thought about my life with Jesus Christ in mid-stroke, now it's rape. Bro, that's bullshit. You should have never been there. Where do y'all take the accountability as women to not put yourself in those situations? That's where I get frustrated. I don't blame no victims. I don't have an issue when motherfuckers do bullshit. As grown men, if you do some weird ass shit, I'm gonna call you on your weird shit. But you as women gotta start calling these weird ass women out too. You gotta start making everybody accountable for their shit. You can't say, hey, I sucked his dick, but I didn't really want to. What? How does that make sense? You know what I'm saying? Like I got 3 licks in like a Tootsie Roll pop, and then I decided, oh, you shouldn't come in my mouth. I don't feel like that was that's when it turned into rape. Come on now. We gotta have a standard here, and we're not gonna pretend like hoes out here being hoes get the same motherfucking standard as grown-ass women being grown-ass women getting abused. I'm not gonna participate in that.
But that's the part, though.
What is the part? What's the part?
Well, the part is hoes deserve respect too. Just because there's a double standard. A man can have 100 women and he's still a man. But if a woman has 100,
no, that man's a hoe.
No, he's a hoe.
He's a hoe.
If you a hoe and you out here fucking 100 women and she burn up your charger, we all gonna look like, bro, you shouldn't have been over there fucking with girls. That's what grown men gonna say.
That's what grown men gonna say. The hoes are
we told you to chill out.
Hey, one at a time.
Men get the same treatment. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. We want you women to have the same accountability, because when Jatavius is out here fucking on 3-4 different women and they scratch up his goddamn car and burn up his Jordans, everybody look like, well, you was out here fucking on them girls. You should have been better with your pimping. You know what I'm saying? But when you a hoe and you get caught in your shit, it's women, let's stick together. Even though she's a hoe, she got rights. You was doing hoe shit just like Jatavius was doing hoe shit. Own your shit, run on with it. Now, when you get abused, that's different. You know what I'm saying? If you walk in the blade and somebody kidnapped you and raped you and they ain't pay your $50, that's different than, you know what I'm saying? You took that man $50 and did what you was supposed to do, and then you woke up in the morning and now it's, I didn't really want to have sex in the blade.
But
You
there
left
are
field
husbands
central.
that have put in jail.
Jess had something to say. I want to hear what Jess had to say.
Thank you, Tisha. So,
You're very welcome.
Question
Yes,
for
ma'am.
you.
Come on.
You said if boy gets 3 strokes in and a woman says she don't want it no more, whose fault is it if the man don't stop?
See, man, come on.
The man is supposed to stop if she says no.
Not see now, but did you put yourself there?
But
whether I've I've never
never
been in that situation
listen,
taking this.
I knew you were going where I was going, Jess.
listen,
That's why I wanted you to speak.
I'm finna answer your question because listen, I'm not saying that if bro don't stop, then it don't turn into a situation. Yes, I agree with you. Because me as a grown man, I'm gonna walk away. You know what I mean? Like, well fuck it then.
Good.
That's me.
Mm-hmm.
But you also have to take accountability for letting him get those first 3 strokes. Because what happened in 3 strokes between you getting butt ass naked, bending over in the motherfucking bed and getting 3 strokes, what happened in between that time that automatically changed your mind? That's the part I'm getting at. Where does your accountability? Listen, where does your adoration? You're a virgin. I don't want to hear that shit right now. Hold on. Where does your accountability come in? No, I'm being serious. Because where does your accountability come in for being in the situation to begin with?
You say no. You
Yes. Where does your accountability come in for being right there in that moment, butt ass naked, bent over the bed with a dick in you? Where does your accountability come in where you get to decide that?
Trust and believe.
For those who are clean cut, I'm sorry about that, but go ahead.
Okay. So of course, I mean, a woman at some point when she's deciding that no, I no longer want this to happen, trust and believe that most women are beating themselves up for even putting their asses in that situation. Because that would be me. I would be pissed. Hell, I would be pissed off that I even put myself in that situation. But my thing is this: I don't care if I just like, you know what, I decided I don't want this no more because I'm not liking it, or you know what, I decided that this is not the time that we should be doing this. I don't care what time I say no. You better push up off me. That at that point, after I say no, I no longer want this. I don't care if you still have it in you to keep pumping. You better take your ass to the bathroom with that. Don't be pumping on me because then I'm gonna be Greg. I'm gonna slice you. I'm gonna cut you right open.
I'm gonna cut you up.
See, this is the problem. I'm agreeing with y'all, but y'all so hell bent on proving your point that y'all not understanding my point. I already said as a grown-ass man, once you say no to me, I'm out the way. I don't care. I'll nut on your pillow and wait till you go to sleep and you realize that I did some bullshit because I already went home. You know what I'm saying? I can agree with you there. What I'm trying to get y'all to understand is, where do you take accountability for being in the situation to have that happen anyway? And nobody wants to talk about that part. No, but listen,
I just said
nobody
that we
wants
do take accountability
Tisha,
for
no,
putting
y'all
ourselves
don't.
in those situations. Yes, I have.
Tisha.
I'm speaking for myself.
Okay,
and other women on here have shaken their head and said yes. Some women do beat their tails up for being in placing themselves in situations where stuff happens.
But where is the conversation? Listen, where is the conversation on mainstream media and social media where women talk about, hey, before you end up here,
everywhere.
No, listen, where is the conversations before you end up here? These are some things you need to consider. No, all the conversation leads to are men ain't shit, niggas is predators, there's grown-ass men out here taking advantage of you, and you said no, 4 pumps in, so you the victim. Where's the conversation surrounded around, ma'am, you shouldn't be there. You shouldn't be anywhere where you can be in a situation where you taking too many drugs or you drinking too much that you end up at Diddy's house. You know what I'm saying? There's just like grown men. I'm going to tell bro, don't you take your ass over there. There's some bullshit going on over there. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say the women over there is devious. No, you a grown-ass man. Before you go over there, know that them hoes over there be dropping Quaaludes and people drinks, and they be, you know what I'm saying, taking advantage of grown-ass men. I'm going to tell bro that. I'm not going to turn around and say all women is predators and all women take advantage because there's a power dynamic. Where do you take accountability for the actions that led you to that situation and create a learning experience where women can have an open discussion about things to look out for before you get 4 pumps in? That's all I'm saying. I'm not disagreeing with y'all. I'm just saying there needs to be a conversation before we say, oh, I said no, and now I'm a victim. There's a whole lot that led up to that, and nobody talks about that part. We just talk about the predators that caught you slipping.
Understand where I get where you're coming from now.
That's all I'm saying. We talk about the predator that caught you slipping. How do we avoid the predators? Where's the conversation about women? Let's link up and discuss some of the statistics that predators do so that we can create a handbook to teach our daughters and our nieces and our aunties that, hey, this is what you need to fucking look out for, because there's a bunch of Diddies out here and you won't think he in love with you, and then you end up having sex with sex workers and being on film. Where's that conversation?
And
instead of saying niggas ain't shit, where's that?
Hold on a sec, Teach. So everybody, hold on. I'm gonna let Greg go out because Greg had wanted to say something. And indeed, you've been extra quiet. We're gonna let you get off your issue and say what you have to say. Because you've been extra quiet, you know what I'm saying? I don't want you to be thinking, oh, they ain't not letting me talk. We're gonna let you talk. I want to hear what you gotta say. All right, but go ahead, Greg.
Let me go check my front door.
Well, I agree with
I'll be
Chris,
right back.
what he was saying, but like he said, we all got to take accountability. God has given us a conscience. We can foresee when we get with somebody which way they're going. A lot of times we take a blind eye to what's going on, and we want to, I hate to say it, try to change that person and make them better. Which 9 times out of 10, you can't make nobody better. You can only make yourself. So when you get in that situation where you feel that this individual's gonna raise your so-called career, but you see everything around you, what's going on? That's putting that conscience in your back pocket. So, all right, cuz family, I'm about to be out because
all right, Greg, love you, man.
Work in the morning.
All right, love you, man. Stay up.
All righty, and don't be too hard on Quez.
He good.
Yeah.
All right, man. Have a good
He
one,
can hold
Greg.
his own. He good. We'll be laughing and joking later. He good.
All right, D.
Okay, so let me tell you. Okay, I understand what Quest is saying, the accountability, but I think the way that the delivery of was said makes it think that accountability is like when you guys gonna take your fault for being there. How do you know? I'm gonna say me. Okay, mostly you get taught this when you're in junior high, and they do give you tips and tell you what to look out for. And the same,
Yes.
just like your family,
That's all you're
they
taught
tell you.
as a girl growing up.
However, every situation is different and things occur. It's just like being on a job and they teach you the job, but then there's other things that might come up, situations that never happen. And that's when you got to start, contacting this department or that department because this situation has never happened. So that's how I feel. It's like you can still get into a situation. The dude could have been good. And he talking about 5 pumps in. Well, guess what? Them first 2 pumps might have been great. But then he got to acting a fool and acting like a wild goat at 3 and 4 and 5 pumps. So now it's time for you to get up. You ain't trying to tear me up. Because then I'm going to have to have a wig on under my big ass titties and pull out a lighter and light your ass up. So that is the point that I'm trying. I understand his point, but I understand also there are situations that women, we think the men, you guys don't date men, okay? So when
Yeah,
we
exactly.
date men,
For sure,
That's
the
what I
funk
said. I
don't.
said
they
guys can go
play
date some guys.
a
That
role
part.
they can play a role for a whole year.
Yep.
You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? And
Yep.
they switch it up
What-
once they think they completely in.
Well, here's the thing, D. So I hear what you're saying. We for sure don't date fucking men. Fuck no. But what I'm trying to, what I will say is this though. I will say is that we as men, we hang out with other men. We talk to other men. You know what I'm saying? Some men come in our circles or they come within our radius, and we see the fuck boys, and we know that we know them to be fuck boys, and we don't necessarily fuck with those fuck boys. But at the same time, we see some people who we hung out with, who we knew from from the sandbox. We see them eventually turn into fuck men. You know what I'm saying? And so we don't necessarily condone their actions. We don't condone their thought process, which is why we don't necessarily entertain or mess with them. But we can understand and we can tell you, and truth be told, this has me been a lot. I've always been that one dude who's been the friend to a lot of women to give them game. Like, yo, this is what you can look out for, da, 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 da. And when they come for me advice, I would tell them blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. But would these motherfuckers listen? Because I would give them the game, I'd give them the blueprint. And then they would they're like, yeah, I hear you, I hear you. And then the minute that they go into the trap or they walk into it, and then basically come back and regurgitate everything that I said that would happen, all of a sudden they over here still crying out tears. Like, no, why are you crying? I told you X, Y, and Z would happen. Boom, 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 boom. You had the blueprint before you walked into the situation. Now that you got your heart broke, why are you over here crying tears? You knew what it was. You get what I'm saying? So again, we as men. So when I know I'm not saying you women up here, but what I'm saying is we as
all different versions of
hold on. So what I'm saying is we as men, we hold other men accountable. We don't necessarily fuck with these fuck dudes. Whoa. If you're a real man and you stand on business and you stand on principle, you don't have a circle that you don't have a fuck boy within your circle. Period.
Right, but do you really think that some men, they're not going to come up and tell their boys what they did or how they are with women? Sometimes you got corporate men that are at the damn food. You know what I'm saying?
Something in the world of men?
They do.
They tell you. They brag about it. I tell you.
Hold on.
Okay.
Because, like I said, we date the men. So when it comes to, you can have a corporate man that can be fully classy, do whatever or whatever, but when behind closed doors, it can be a whole nother situation. Sometimes you never saw that coming. You can have the blueprint, the red print, the yellow print. It don't matter. There's certain things that can set off or whatever, especially when they think that they about to lose you. That's why sometimes it's good to break up and not even tell them why you break up.
Before you get in class, I hear you, D. 100%. I feel you on that, and that's true. But you want to know something? I'm gonna give you a little secret. Corporate men, the millionaires, do with money. Oh no, they talk and they talk about how dumb and gullible some of these women are. I promise you that.
Everybody, because the person who was whipping up,
but the thing is,
the person that was whipping on me didn't tell his family or his boys that he was doing it. So how do you explain that one?
Exactly.
I said the person that was whooping on me and doing all that mess he was doing, his boys did not know. His family did not know. He kept it secret because he knew his family wasn't about that, and he probably would have tried to pull me out of that situation. So all men do not talk to other men about what they do in silence. That's why I said we got to be careful with this all, and you can't lump everybody in that same thing because everybody don't act how you would act or Quez would act or other men on here act. Some men are very just trashy and they do things in silence so nobody in public knows that they are trashy individuals.
So Tish, I'm gonna hate to break this to you, but as much as he didn't tell his close friends or his family, I or whatever, however you say it, I'm willing to bet. I'm willing to bet my left nut. Not my left toe. I'm sorry about that. Sorry, ladies.
Oh, you ain't gonna give up a nut on this one?
Yeah, I didn't mean to be crass. I didn't mean to be crass. But I promise you, in some way, shape, or form, he bragged about it. Because again, this was some of these dogs do. I'm a Tish. The dog is a dog.
I'm not even.
I don't mean all dogs talk and brag about the stuff that they do. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You can't put all on here. You can't just lump everybody in a thing. Oh, I
So
can
no,
confirm. So
this
prepare to be
is
snipped because I can confirm.
look, this
Yeah.
is my point of contention, right? Just as Dee said, we don't date men, women don't hang around men on a consistent basis, right? Listen, Dee, the conversations that men have with you in general, I'm not saying all, I'm not saying most.
You're right.
I'm just saying as a general consensus, the men are egotistical for the most part. Most of us are egotistical. These are small championship stories that these men tell, right?
Yes.
And I'm not saying all these men do it, but a majority of the time, one of their homies know. One of their homies then seen you smack a bitch.
Yes.
One of their homies then seen you choke her out and politely excused himself out of the house so he didn't have to be a part of it, or he didn't heard the stories. I'm like, damn, bro, you crazy. You know what I'm saying? Why you do her like that? Or you know what I'm saying? Why you cheating on her? Like a lot of these stories go into the realm of, hey, bro, this is what I can do with mine. Because I've been there before, and I've been, hey, bro, if that's what you do, I don't get down like that. You know what I'm saying?
I had to smack her up. You know, she got out of line the other day. I had to smack her up. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
you know, she don't know what she's doing. I mean, we've heard so many stupid ass stories. I'm trying to tell you, we as men heard so many dumb ass fucking stories. I'm telling you, T, I had to literally break down how to psychologically get inside of a woman's head if you want to have some control over her. He gave me the game plan and the blueprint of how to break her down. But
I'm
just
not
told you,
saying that's not a blueprint. I'm saying all men don't discuss it. That's what I'm saying.
But what I'm saying is, again, this dude, when I'm telling you, this dude was bragging about it. This is how you do it, third.
Okay, but I said not all dudes. That's what I'm saying. I know that there's men that talk about it, but you keep saying that all men talk and brag about it when all men do not, because they don't want to be ridiculed by the men that's in their life that would tell him, man, you're wrong. You shouldn't be treating that woman that way. You shouldn't be doing that. If he wants to continue it, you don't want to hear that outside
So here's where you're right. Here's goes the ugly truth. Right. Whether you like it or not, some men will tell him yes, no, don't. That's wrong what you're doing. And some just like President saying like, oh man, if that's what you do, that's what you do. Some dudes keep quiet. I mean, this is what happens in these situations where they happen. But what I'm trying to tell you is that somebody.
Third, this is what she's saying. What she said, because I once again I also know an individual like this. This man, parents. Well, his father is a pastor. His mom, is kind of in and out the church or whatever. But if his father ever found out what type of individual he was, it would devastate his dad. So he kind of keep that street life shit away from church life dad. Yeah. So no, I get where she's coming from. There's individuals like that too who are never gonna tell the men around them because, like she said,
again, so some of their close folks. But question, I'm pretty sure you know, because again, in the circle, how many dudes that came talking shit? So they're not going to tell it to their father, their brother, their cousins, whatever. Some. You know what I'm saying? But when they get around a dude, sometimes even may not even be a dude that they know, in particular a dude that they don't know all that well, because they don't want to get the judgment. I promise you that they're going to brag about certain aspects of their sex life, about what they do in their relationship life, or whatever it is, or how much money they got. Because the one thing that is true to a certain extent with all of us dudes is that we have some type of ego about us.
Well, can I give
whether some like it or not, we all have an ego.
Let me give a little bit of advice to the women from my perspective. Check your man's homeboys. What type of individuals are they? Like, realistically, because let me preface this right. My homies can check me, right? My real homies, like my real peoples, they can check me mid-conversation, right? Like I got a bro right now. He like, bro, some of the stuff I do, you can't go with me right off the bat, right? If you ever thought about cheating on the queen, I'm gonna call and tell on you. And no, you can't come to my house. I got partners like that. You know what I'm saying? So you have to pay
You're gonna get a lot of
attention
those.
to the men that are around your man, because if they're not upstanding, solid individuals to where like the queen don't got no problem with me going out with most people, because she know if I ever decide to go out, which I don't do most of the time, you know what I'm saying? But she knows if I'm gonna go out, I'm not gonna put myself in a predicament where I end up in some bullshit, right? She know bro gonna be like, hey, it's 2:00, man. We got to get to your crib because she not finna come looking for both of us. I'm finna drop you off, and I'm gonna continue to do what I do, right? So you gotta peep the type of energy that your man hangs around with, even if y'all just starting off dating, because in all reality, if your dude is around a bunch of debauchery, you gonna see it in his friends way before you see it in him, right? He gonna play the role as long as he can till he get caught up in the situation. But most of the time, them people that's around him, if you see his friends and he done pulled up to hang out with y'all and he done had 3-4 different bitches, and you know what I'm saying? Hey, bro, hey, tell Shorty I'm with you. You know what I'm saying? I was with you last night. When you see that type of shit, then you start to look at his friend and be like, well, if you doing that for him, what the fuck he doing for you? You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta pay attention to these signs. That's what I mean. But like there be yellow and red flags that be thrown your way that you gotta pay attention to. It's not always you know what I'm saying? He been so good for a year, but nigga, your partner is the dirt bag. This who you hang out with on the regular. Like there's got to be some of that in you, because otherwise y'all couldn't be friends. That's all. That's my advice.
So the piggyback is what you're saying is so a lot of another thing I'm gonna give you women, a little gold nugget. Like some real men, the real men, I should say, they got dudes who hold them accountable. Just like my cousin Project said. Shout out to you. He said his big bros like that. He call him on, he'll check him on his BS. You know what I'm saying? I got a homie Chris, certified. You know what I'm saying? He called me and went, "Third, you tripping? You want some BS?" No, man. He holds me accountable to the ish. He'll call me when I'm right, when I'm wrong, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, and these are people that you need to keep around you to help you grow. Steel sharpens steel. So we as men, real men, are going to have an accountability partner or dudes that hold you accountable to the ish. Like, if I have a dude tell me like, yo, I'm about to go, this dude was literally about to brag to me, telling me that, yeah, I got some side bitches in because his wife was getting ready to go out of town. I told him, like, dude, that's not cool. You got a wife at home who's holding you down when you were broke, blah, 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 blah. I'm never going to condone that, bro. So don't even talk to me about any of that type of stuff. So our conversation was cut short. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to have no conversation with this dude. But like I told you, some dudes, a lot of dudes, especially if they don't know you, they're going to sit there and brag about certain things that they do. That's what I'm saying. It's ridiculous. But, we as men don't really fuck with those fuck dudes. They're fuck dudes. That's all they are. The real dudes don't.
On ass little boys.
But yeah, so.
But we went way out.
We went way beyond.
Diddy is a predator.
This shit.
Thank you. Let's end it.
How did we get
Thank
here?
you, Adoration.
Diddy did it.
Diddy did it.
Thank you.
Allegedly.
Move on to the next topic.
I don't know. Man, but at the same time, as interesting as this got, it was informative. So I hope that definitely there's people who took away different perspectives from this.
Right.
And that we learned, because there's different ways on how to look at every situation now. So for some of you women out there, especially, hold on. Well, damn,
No, you can't say shit.
Fuck up my
soapbox.
I'm just playing. Well, no, go ahead, because I can close down and move on, segue into the next. Go ahead, Adoration.
Right. It's gonna be real quick. I just want to say we talked a lot about women, but I want to also make sure we still understand, because we kind of just threw it to the side. There are men who are that are victims too, and I feel like there's almost never a safe space for men to be like, "How I was a victim? Oh man, you should have did this. You should have did that. You should have did that."
No, you real shit. But I'm gonna tell you like this: ain't no motherfucking man taking my manhood.
And that's all I'm gonna say.
That's you.
I know.
Been getting their manhood
I'm
taken
talking with my tag energy.
Sometimes that little extra is not needed.
This
I got baby brothers. So
So men, if you are being
I'm
abused,
getting
get
irritable.
help too.
Yes.
Because we believe that you're
You
being
can get help
abused
too.
Look, so
And
the
if
dudes
women
out
don't care,
there, yeah,
nobody do.
dudes, if
Us
you're out
women
there
will care
and
'cause
you
we
got a
do
dude that's
understand.
overpowering you, then yeah, hey, there's situations that you can do.
Yes.
Kick that dude in the nuts, hit him in the throat, get a
Yes.
base or a plate, knock him upside
Yes.
the head. And if you
Yes.
don't have any of that stuff available, and if he does take
Right.
advantage in that situation, call the police right away. Because if you do,
Right.
then there's rape kits that can help you out and can help put that person into jail. And then if you
Yeah.
can't beat his ass physically, then I'm pretty sure you got some homeboys, or cousins, or some thugs on the
Right.
street that will whip that nigga's ass for free. All right, so.
Yeah.
Remember, all of our opinions and views and
Was that the
or from the person who spoke it.
Yes.
If you have anything you need to get off, make sure.
Hey, drop your 3 cents at gmail.com. If you have any problem with what I said, drop your 3 cents at gmail.com. Because again, I don't believe some big ass nigga like Terry Crews gonna let some Hollywood dude come grab him by the nuts and he just not gonna fuck. There are real male victims out there who can't defend themselves. And again, there's some men who go in prison who can't help themselves. There are little boys who can't help themselves. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying that there's not, and I'd be dumb to say and negate the fact that there's not. But some of these dudes, especially like a Lil Rod, I'm pretty sure that you can beat Diddy's ass.
But being a victim has nothing to do with being able to defend yourself. You can still be a victim, even if you can't.
I know
or can't
adoration, subtraction, love, oration, hateration. I know.
Don't do it, T.
I'm not. I'm done. I'm with Jess and adoration. Please.
Call me whatever the phone.
Real life advice, man. If there are men that are out there that have been victimized,
they're definitely
reach out.
There was a
to
whole
somebody.
thread of men
There-
who were
yeah, I mean,
were molested
there
as
should-
babies, as children.
And
that's
again,
what
these
started
babies are
their whole
defenseless.
Sexuality.
Right.
And then
Again,
they
these
got overpowered
babies.
and they were victims.
Right.
I'm
And
talking
again,
about
these
when they were
babies.
children.
So these babies, these little boys, these young teens and stuff, they're defenseless.
Grown men.
You know what I'm saying? Even grown.
Right.
Yeah. Again, like I said, man, situations happen. But when I'm trying to tell these dudes, especially if you're a grown ass man, get some help, and especially go to the police if you can't defend yourself per se, or you get put in these situations. Go to the police because there are rape kits that will help put these people in jail right away.
Amen.
Please,
Yes.
don't be ashamed. Don't be ashamed if you need help. Don't be ashamed to get help.
Don't be
Listen,
ashamed.
third. The
Don't be upset by
message is grown ass men create a safe space for grown men to come and let you know about these things. That's the message I want to send. If you a grown ass man and your boy come to you and say some shit happened to him, give him a safe space to express it.
You know what? I backtrack.
Without
Right.
chastising him, without making him feel bad. You know what I mean? And help your bro get through it. You know what
You're
I
right.
mean?
I backtrack.
Don't
I
hit
did
the
backtrack.
block. Look, don't hit the block. And hey, you know the homie got raped the other day. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You let a grown ass man put it in his head. Don't do that.
No. Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
We ain't
So
talking about that.
create a safe environment. Hey,
Yes.
mute us, D. You know, I don't
Quiet
want
and
little
safe.
bro to hear this. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
like create a safe space for
She's
those
muted.
for them grown men, them teenage boys, them adolescent men. I mean, young
Yes.
boys that they can come and have a conversation because it starts way back then. You know what I mean? Create
Yes.
a safe space that no matter what, you can come and talk to Unc or
can
you know
say
the big
something.
homie or Cuzzo, and you can come have a conversation. I'm not gonna judge you. I'm gonna help you work through it, and I'm gonna create a safe
Or you can come talk
environment.
to me because I'm gonna find them and beat their ass. Because I
mean,
need-
Period.
if that's the safety they need, because I'm low key there with you, but I'm gonna let you express it. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And I'm not
So,
gonna
yeah,
judge you.
let me
through the
clarify.
expression. So
Let me
create
clarify.
that.
Yeah. Let me clarify. So yeah, if you definitely need to create space, men, create a safe space for these men. Because again, like adoration is right. Again, boys, child, whatever, things happen. We understand that. I understand it
Yes.
completely. And it's sad that
A lot.
I've heard so many stories from some of my female friends, let alone there's been some men friends who stuff has happened. And you're starting to see it come out with a lot of these celebrities like Common. They've talked about some of this stuff. So again, like, you know, if you need a safe space, definitely go find a pastor. go find a psychiatrist, you know, saying to get some help, or, you know, find that homie, an accountability partner, or your homies that hold people accountable. You can talk to them, they'll create a safe space. And I promise you, those dudes who hold you accountable or your accountability partners are probably going to go find this person that want to whip their ass because, you know, again, even in prison, you know, saying they don't got no respect for child molesters or rapists. So I promise you that.
I love that. Yeah.
There's a code out here.
Amen.
But moving on.
They run to the back.
So
sorry.
You've probably been holding it since Taiwan.
You gotta love the.
I wouldn't have said nothing. Just go do it. We grown here. You ain't gotta raise your hand. This ain't a classroom, girl. Just go.
Can I get a hall pass?
Put yourself on mute and turn that camera off and go.
That's what the hell I did.
That's what I'm doing. Third, can I go to the restroom? No.
Yes,
don't.
Yes, you may.
We don't need.
Especially his 77%. I ain't asking you.
Stay on the screen.
Right.
I hear what you're saying, projects, but they ain't ready to have that convo. You know what I'm saying? But not a grown. Again, certain men, not all.
Are we
not
done?
All.
Because at any time a man feels like he's being violated and goes against what he wants is a victim.
So there's been a new clip on there about a catfish, I guess, that gone wrong and internet dating, whatever. So let's just go ahead and play a little clip of that. And where is it? Oh, catfish date. And let's start breaking it down.
Just finished my date, and I am so embarrassed. I'm not gonna cry in here. I'm not gonna cry. I'm sorry, guys. I just had to clean myself up a little bit. He came, and so the whole thing is we went to this restaurant he wanted to go to, and it was a little too expensive, but I don't know. I asked my sister for money. So we went. I had this dress on, and I changed because I had this dress on and everything. And I had my hair out. Like, you know, guys, I cut it, but it wasn't like this. I had it parted a little bit. And so I went in, and he was like looking around like, oh, like he was looking for somebody else. And I was like, okay, I'm like, hey, I'm Tia. And then he was like, Tia? I'm like, yeah, it's for me, from BLK. And then he was like looking confused, and he told me to sit down. So I sat down, I smiled, and he didn't smile back.
Really?
All right. What? The dude was a jerk. The dude was a jerk. I'm sorry. You know. So, to my question.
I want to say something. Okay.
Hold on, subtraction.
You stop. Get on my nerves.
Really?
All right. So with internet dating, is it good or bad? Are people actually coming there to find love, or are they finding sex? Was this dude in the wrong, or was she? Who was wrong in this situation, y'all?
BLK is for the streets, y'all. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
What is
if
that?
you looking for a serious relationship, don't do BLK. I meet you on BLK.
I'm just saying, like,
wait, let me get the different cup. This is the teacup. Let me get the teacup.
I'm learning some things right now. I'm learning some things right now. Oh, whoa, wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. Put some things in it. Excuse me, y'all. We gonna let her talk about it while y'all talk.
Oh, now you gonna let me talk?
I need some more Hennessy real quick.
I thought he was gonna turn the camera off. I was about to say, Third, you one of them people we talking about. Turn the camera off. You know what I'm saying?
You didn't think about this before you picked this topic, my dude.
I sure. Hey,
Right.
like I said, I keep it a bug. I sure the hell did not. I did not know.
If it were me, this would be one topic we wouldn't be discussing.
Hey, whoa, hey, she has some straight triggers on this mother. Well, first off, y'all, let me tell you, BLK is for the streets. Okay, if you're looking for some real love, BLK, no. I didn't need some BLK.
I am so
I'm
glad.
MLK.
I am so glad I don't have to do any of that.
I met you on MLK show. Damn.
Oh, you goddamn self.
Right?
Let me go get some Hennessy real quick. Yo. Hey, the co-host, y'all hold down the show quick. I need to go get some damn Hennessy. God damn it.
You should never be the topic. You need to hold yourself accountable for picking this topic. Accountability.
I'm dropping my 3 cents.
Man,
Right.
imagine.
As you should, Jess. As you should.
Imagine you on BLK and you only 77%. Imagine
I'm
that.
saying, could he even register? Could they ask for your black card? 77%.
Oh, he's not even here.
You would think they would check percentages there at least. You know what I'm saying? You can't call it black.
Edward,
And then you're not black. You know what I'm saying? The trickeration.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Go ahead, ladies. Hey, ladies, y'all take this one away, man.
I can't even move past this because it's hilarious. I gotta take it in.
Oh, okay,
Can I say
he's
something?
back.
I got the
I thought
teacup now.
We need
I
that
don't
on
use
the
the glass
you went to
now.
the bathroom to
I had
cry
to get the
real
teacup.
quick. You know
We
what I'm
need
saying?
that on the
You
clip.
wipe your face. You know what I'm saying? I thought he went to go cry real
Yeah,
quick.
my brother,
Ladies,
I need you to clip that part up, please.
I did not.
I'm gonna need him.
I went to refill my tea.
Yes.
We go refill my tea.
Ladies, let's be honest right here, ladies. Did y'all see anything wrong with that video? Because I listened to conversation and I watch body language. So I'm just saying, did y'all see anything wrong with that?
We ain't worried about that no more.
Yeah, we got other things going around. But I will say this though. People are knowing what is trending and they are making videos for trends. We know goddamn well that she knew in the first clip she looked normal, and the second clip she still looked the same. She didn't look different. But we know that she was trying to make herself look a little more rough.
She looked different.
So
No,
she
looked different.
Wait a minute.
I agree.
She took
That
we know
wasn't
the
her.
angles. Like, come on, ladies and men.
That
we
wasn't
all
her.
know. Like, if I was trying to be
Well, that was
cute
her.
and not look
No,
like
it
a
wasn't.
catfish,
Look at the
I'd be like,
eyes.
at least hold my. She was holding it down so that she could look more rough, so they can go more viral. Let's just be honest. She did that video.
Yeah, because I think
for
that
clickbait. I'm not sure if it
photo
actually
is
happened.
years old. I think that photo is years old with a filter.
With
And
a filter.
Hey, thank you, Alexandria.
But the thing
Thank
is
you.
this though. What I'm
Yeah.
saying is this though. We know that. Here's what I'm saying is we know that in the second clip she could have looked better. We know she could have put her wig on and fixed. But what I'm saying is she did that video. I'm not sure if it really happened. It probably really happened. But she did that video in attempt to go viral. She made sure that the braids were bad. She took the hat off and said, "I mean, what do y'all think?" She wanted people to say it's kind of a catfish. She wanted that energy. Because I mean, if she didn't want that energy, she would have just had her hair done like a normal person because she looked the same.
Okay,
She
adoration.
looked
So
like the
here in
upper
the
angle and
21st
the lower
century,
angle.
I'm gonna tell you something over here in the United
That's all I'm
States.
saying.
So what happens is, so what happens, adoration in the United States is no people catfish. Okay, I've been the victim of catfish. Tisha is told about being
But
the
it
victim of
wasn't catfish
catfish.
though. She looked the same. Correct.
She looked the same to me too. I
She
agree.
looked exactly the same. She just didn't have her hair done, and she was
She
going
looked
at
the same
different
to me
angles.
too.
That's
I
all I'm
just
Both of
think
y'all
the
can
pho-
shut the
I
hell
think
up.
the photo is older. I
Both
think
of y'all
I
can
think the
shut the
photo
hell
is
up.
older.
I just finished my date.
Okay.
I am so embarrassed. I'm not gonna cry in here. I'm not gonna cry. I'm sorry, guys.
Where the fuck did she look the same? Okay, look, it's the same. Oh, hold up, D. Hold up, D. Hold up, D. Yeah, it's the same person. It's the same person. No, so you both you ladies are right. It's the same person, just different time eras. This one, the other picture looked like some. The other picture looked like she done put on a few pounds, which is nothing wrong with that. She can put on a few pounds, whatever. That's what that looked like. You know what I mean? But that was not the same person in that picture. So this dude was up here thinking that, hey, I'm about to get this girl right here, yo, just right here. She banging, you know what I'm saying, with that filter, you know what I'm saying? She look good with that filter. And then she show up to Cheesecake probably looking like not the one in the filter. And this nigga got
looking
saucy.
like Tyrone Biggums. That's who she showed up looking
Guys,
like.
what I'm trying to say,
we're not
what
gonna
I'm
play
saying is,
like them was the two same individuals. Y'all cut
no,
that
but listen
shit
to
out,
what I'm saying,
man.
Quez.
Because
What
if
I'm
you
saying is she
did,
intentionally-
somebody deserved to cuss you out too. You know what I'm saying? Like
All I
we're
said
not
was
gonna
it was-
pretend
I said
like
it was
that
the
was
same
okay.
person,
with filters.
but
She
different.
talking about, oh,
times.
my hair was different an hour ago, and I
No,
put
guys,
on
what
a
I'm
different
saying
dress.
is it was
Hey,
intentional.
them bullshit
She
ass
intentionally
goddamn
looked
color
bad in the
purple
new
braids.
video.
You didn't put.
Thank you,
them
Noah
in
Lonnie.
after
She
you
looks
left the
different. It's the same person. She just looks different. You know what I mean?
That's
Because
what
again,
I
she.
think. That's what I'm saying.
What I'm saying
Yeah,
That's
she
is,
what
the
I'm
same
saying.
what I'm
person
saying,
before
referencing
and after
is
the
she
drugs.
made that video.
She
She made the
showed us
video
the
in
after
attempt
the
to go
drugs.
viral. That's what I'm saying, guys. She made sure.
You know what?
she
And at
looked
the end of
bad
the
in the
day,
video.
adoration,
She
even
made
if that
sure
was
she
the
held it at a
case,
bad thing to go viral.
but even if that
That's all
was
I'm
the
saying.
case, yeah, even if that was the case, we're going to discuss it as if it was truly happening. Because people do be doing stuff like that, be putting 1999 pictures in year 2024 when they were $1.25 and now they're $2.25. Like, my thing is this: I can care less what weight she is, if she cut her hair or took her weave out or whatever the case may be. My problem with this is you should have been honest before you went on the date. People, we have all this technology. You didn't FaceTime before. You know, you didn't tell him, oh, you know what, that's an old picture, but this is what I look like now. But what I'm not doing, y'all clapping, but what I'm not doing is I'm not giving him a pass to cash out her money.
Of course not. He's disrespectful.
That was just
And the
petty.
reason why
That
I
was
say
just
this,
petty.
That's
I'm
the
gonna be
brokest thing
quiet.
I've heard in my life.
I'm gonna be quiet. Let me
Whoa,
focus.
whoa,
Let me
hold
focus.
on,
Let me get
hold
off,
on.
or I'm gonna forget.
Okay.
The
Yeah,
reason why I say this is he needs to be held accountable for putting himself in that situation in the first place. He shouldn't have ate dinner. If he was not feeling her, he should have left. Why he wait for 2 plates in, like Quez says, 4 pumps in? Why he wait for 2 pumps in to say, I don't want this date, and then you go and want your thing back? I'm just saying.
I totally agree.
Hey, hold up, Tish, get your glass.
I approve that.
Get your glass, Tish. Chilio. Hey, motherfucking salute. Motherfucking salute, Tish. You right.
Amen.
Now, let's get on the adoration. What the funk you mean that that's some broke-ish? The funk you talking about?
No. Oh, that's important. What? Imagine.
No. The funk we all know. Hold up, because now I'm about to play advocate for the dude. No, because Tisha was 100% correct.
Does that look like me?
God damn.
I have never heard something so poor in my life.
But our point, girl. You don't have to prove our point.
That girl was. Yes. Now hold up. Now I was going on a tangent. I'll get back to that later. God damn.
2019. Okay.
All right. Now. God damn. Now back to you, adoration. Now, going into that whole thing, now that was deception there. You know what I'm saying? So how you talking about that some broke-ish? He felt like, and I'm the exact same way. I'm not saying I would have did the same thing, but my money and my time equate. Ain't no way in hell you're gonna be wasting my time. You probably over there eating some damn jalapeno poppers and some mozzarella sticks all up on my dime, and you came over here deceiving me. I'm thinking about getting to bed with Halle Berry, and then you wind up looking like Halle Scary. What the funk you talking about? That's broke.
But who's
wait? What you
talking
talking about? Somebody sending you a cash out request. Hi, we just went on a date and I didn't like it. Send me my money back. To me, that's the brokest thing I've ever heard. That's the brokest thing I've ever heard. I was just break out laughing. I went break out laughing so hard. Roll on the ground.
You done made me spit out my Hennessy. I mean my tea.
I ain't never witnessed something so broke.
Oh, that was hilarious.
You done made me spit out my tea, adoration.
That's good, adoration.
Dang it, I didn't fuck up my note.
Up to the game, man.
Dang it, adoration, you done made me mess up my note.
Adoration, that was some petty bullshit, man. Chop that shit up to the game, bro. Because if you felt like that, you should have never sat there. Because me personally, as soon as I would have seen Tyrone Biggums, I'd have said, yeah, y'all got me fucked up. You know what I'm saying? You have a wonderful evening. You have a wonderful day. but I got shit to do. And I'm gonna go about my bit. I'm not gonna sit down and eat with you and then pay for the dinner. You want me to pay too? To be no.
Wait,
I'm not
and then
doing
request
this.
the money back.
Like, I'm not.
Yeah,
no.
then request. Yeah, you can't
I'm not
open the
telling-
package
hey,
and then be
waiter.
like, I don't want them. I want a refund.
Waiter, young sir,
It's
right
the
here
request-
is paying
it's
for
the
his
request
own
form.
food.
Should we tell our catfish stories? Because I'm
Hey.
still dying over the shit that
I'm
you
not
told.
because I told you.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I'm not
that's right.
doing that. I don't
That's
want
right.
DMs.
You know
I
what?
don't want
You know what?
any
You're right.
DMs.
You're right.
This what a real man would have did. A real man would have said, waiter, hey, sir, this individual, he's paying for his own food. I'm gonna pay for my own food, and we're going on about our business. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna pay for your food and then go home and think about it and then send you a Cash App request. That's petty as fuck.
Hey, Quiz,
That's
you know what
petty
happened,
as
right?
hell.
Quiz, you know what happened, right?
Yeah, he called me.
He called into his boys.
Yeah,
probably
he
called
called
you.
somebody like me. I'm like,
No,
bro,
you know what
really sat
happened?
down and ate with her?
I'm gonna tell you what happened. He was if they sat and ate a meal, he probably was still gonna try to hit at the end of the night. She told him no. Now he want his money back.
Say less. I fucks with that, teacher. I rocks with that.
That's a good perspective. But you want to know what? You know what really happened though? You want to know what really happened? You want to know what really happened? He got to his boys. His boys like, "Yo, man, so what happened with that date, son? Yo, what happened to the date? Yo, man, she came and she didn't look like that. Yo, show me a picture. Show me a picture." You showed the picture. Oh, no, that shit a little busted, son. You went out with that. You went out with Free Willy. You know what I'm saying? And he probably clowned his ass. I'm just saying they probably clowned his ass, and then he got in his feelings, and he sent her the Cash App like little punk.
No, this is see now I'm gonna add Tisha's portion into it because this is really how the conversation went. Bro he went back to the crib like, bro, I went to go meet Shorty, right? That I met off BLK. She looked like HE double hockey sticks, right? You know what I'm saying? I said, fuck it, we gonna eat anyway. You know what I'm saying? I'm still, you know what I mean, participate. Boom. Hey, bro, send me the picture. Bam. Bro, yeah, she fooled you. Hey, did you at least get some head though? No, Shorty talking about it's the first date. Bro, you paid for the food? you sat there the whole time and entertained it and you ain't get nothing, bro? Get your money back. Refund. That's exactly.
Hey, should I get my money back?
That's how I see it.
Really?
Because some men
I should get my money back.
Because some men don't even care what the chick look like. If he's trying to get some at the end of the night and she willing, he gonna take it. So I think that might have been what happened.
Hey, because he would, if she would have let him hit, he was gonna show the homie the first picture.
Thank you.
He wasn't gonna show the Tyrone Biggums.
Thank you.
He was gonna show the first picture.
Hey, you know what?
He wasn't gonna give the homie the Project Pat. You know what I'm saying? He was gonna show. You know what I'm saying? The AI constructed picture. He wasn't gonna show Project Pat. You know what I'm saying? And send that to the homie. He was like, yeah, bro, I met Shorty. Hey, head was stupid. Now that's his new 3 a.m. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody ever gonna see them together. He's gonna call her at 2:45 after he leave the club and don't nobody show him no love. Hey, Shorty, what you doing? Don't worry, Tyrone, I'm on the way. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get my Tyrone Biggums on. And I'm gonna disappear on the homies and I'm gonna drop them off at Denny's. And I'm gonna shoot over to Shorty house. And
be okay for the street.
Don't answer after 10 p.m.
Hey, I mean, that's
Exactly.
my advice to all the women. But if you answer at 2:45, hey, that's your business. Just know that man don't love you. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm gonna say.
Exactly.
But
I'm
Tyrone,
laughing at third space. Don't call after 10
He gonna hit Tyrone Biggums if none of the homies know.
Period.
If none of the homies find out about Tyrone, he's gonna keep hitting that as long as she let him. But the audacity of you to show up looking like this and not give me none, bitch, you got me fucked up. Cash App, I need my money back.
And let me put this disclaimer out there for me. It don't matter how big you are, how small you are, or whatever. That's not the point in my story. Okay, you can be real thin or real big. If you're not attracted to somebody, you're just not attracted to that person. But I really think that it ended with since I can't get nothing from you after I done spent this money on this date, I want my money back. That's how I see it.
Big broke energy.
Thank you for that. We are the world.
Energy. I love that. She said big broke energy.
Big broke energy, really?
Big broke
Give me
energy.
my money back so I can try this on another one. Give me a refund.
All right.
You know, you buy something from Walmart and you go get a refund so that you can try the other thing. You don't have enough money to buy the next NutriBullet.
Adoration said that's sliding.
Hey, I've been
that's
there.
sliding a candy bar to pay for some jeans. That
Yeah, whatever liquidation said. Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Go ahead, Jessica.
Thank you. So as
my teacup for this one.
Come on, BLK advocate. We want to hear how it goes down on the app. We want to hear.
I'm ready.
What
I'm
be
ready.
happening on the app since you got the inside scoop. You know what I'm saying?
Wait.
Come on.
So
Come
as
on,
far
Jess.
as the angles,
This is B3 before third.
Damn, not
anyway,
B3.
no. So as far as the angles, no matter what, women always position it so we can always get the best angles. You can't be mad at that. I'm sorry. And you know it's a filter. You can tell it's a filter.
Girl, there's a palm tree in the corner. There's a palm tree in the corner.
Yeah, I got tricked.
There's
I got
a
tricked by
palm tree in the corner of that.
I got tricked by an angle before, you know what I'm saying? A girl got up on a site, had the face, had the cleavage going on, you know what I'm saying? And when I came and picked the mug up, had like pizza slice titties, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Looking like this, you know, so I think I hit to the filter though. We got to talk face to face, or I got to get some pictures. I got to see some other pictures. You know, we ain't doing all that.
But that's what the date's
People
for.
are
It's just to meet
deceptive.
people on your date, right?
People are deceptive, but
So
no,
it
no,
wasn't done.
but no. So
No, you're not supposed to be a different
I'm sorry,
species of
BLK.
animal on your
Oh
date.
my gosh, I can't. I can't.
You're not supposed to do that.
I can't.
I'm supposed to meet the same thing I saw. Not a whole different species.
Well,
no.
I can tell you
We're-
right
we're
now,
not doing
all the men
that.
on the dating
Oh my
profiles who are 6'3" and they're from America and they're this and they're that, and then they're like, what, 5'2"?
Well, you're
and then they're
in
like, they don't speak
Thailand. Your
English.
internet don't work that good. So your
Yes, it
filter,
do.
when they put a filter on
These niggas
them,
be from
you
everywhere
know
in
what
the
I'm saying?
world.
That all of a
And-
sudden you dating LeBron James with a full hairline. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell it's him.
That with a full
You know what I'm saying? I'm
hairline.
not trying to hear that shit.
He said with a full hairline. Yeah, that
With
is
a
what
full
the
hairline.
Muscly guys.
Yeah.
They're
In
6'2",
adoration,
they
hold
got a
up.
lot of
First
muscle.
off, don't be acting like you better than Americans because you from Baltimore. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Where they
That's
talk
better.
about
That's better.
new
From the
dude.
deer
You from
sea.
Baltimore. So let's not start acting
You always say about Americans. Girl, you
I just said,
She is a terrorist, B.
Oh God.
I mean,
She-
damn.
She's a chocolate
Please don't.
terrorist.
Don't be saying that on here.
Brag it.
No, she's
Oh.
not.
listen,
No, she's
man,
not.
I don't have.
nothing.
No, she's not. I have
You
nothing to do with that.
Americans.
The
You
way these
Americans.
internet
See
and
that
stuff
as
set
broken
up,
energy.
girl, if
I'm
they come
sorry.
to
No,
your
she's
house,
not.
you
She's
go
not
first.
terrorist. She's not terrorist. She loves Candace Owens.
All I know is about the
Oh
Bible.
no, I don't. I miss the
America.
Candace Owens run.
All I know is
I
America
don't like Candace
and the
Owens.
Bible. I don't know that about nothing else. You know what I'm saying? Please don't raid my house.
Please don't.
I don't have time.
'Cause I
You know what
ain't
I'm saying? Please.
So let me ask you
please
something,
leave me
y'all.
alone.
Let me ask you something. You know, what I can make of my notes because I spilled my tea on my notes. But
Oh,
so
sorry.
Yeah,
is
Jeff is hilarious with that one.
so is internet
Yes, sir.
dating? Would you think is that a place where people can actually find true love, or are they looking for sex?
Absolutely, they can find true love.
Mhm.
Yeah.
When
yeah.
done properly.
Actually, I think 12% of couples get married from there, or something higher than that. Get married
Well,
from
that wasn't a good percentage. Just
But
say
it can
yes.
happen. That was her point. It can
Yeah,
happen.
just say yes.
No matter what the percentage is, she said it can happen.
Don't start throwing out statistics, adoration. That shit did not
That
work
was
in
her
our
point.
favor.
It's
Yeah.
I got you, girl. That was her point.
That shit didn't work in our favor, adoration. Just say yes, it worked.
I
You know
think
what I'm
that
saying?
percentage
You
actually
start
went up.
throwing out statistics like 4.5%. Yeah, they don't want to hear that. You know what I'm saying? 4.5% have 6-month relationship.
Hey, thank you for those who are tuning in. If you're watching,
That's
make sure you
not
hit the
good.
like, share, subscribe button. We just on here clowning right now.
Oh my
That's
god.
an 89% failure
But it
rate.
can
You
happen.
don't want to do
Hey,
that.
so
Just don't do BLK like Jess said, and you'll find it.
I'm learning.
See, Jess is a real one. See,
This
she
is
went
new
all
information.
the time.
No, you never told me about
Yes,
BLK.
I did.
I don't know.
Hey.
I don't even. I didn't know what the hell a BLK was until I just literally just looked this up what the BLK was.
Don't worry about it.
It don't
Jess.
matter because you can't go in there
We
anyway because you have to
appreciate
know
you
how to
going
do
to do the research for us, Jess. You know what I'm saying? You went in there. You looked into the system.
She was a caseworker.
Looked at the quality candidates and realized it was for the streets. So we appreciate your sacrifice to the struggle for the single ladies out there. So now we can tell them if you meet somebody on BLK, you know what I'm saying? It's for the streets. You probably should use that app. So we appreciate that, Jess. We appreciate you going through the hurt.
All right, you know what?
That'll be okay. Y'all together now. You know what I'm saying? You know,
Wait, no, you can't do that to my name. Wait,
She said,
you did it. I didn't do shit. I disagree with you. Right? Don't try to put it on me. I disagree with you.
She said she never dated.
I'm not sacrificing nothing. You said because you put me as a sacrifice. No, no, that's
I'm
not
just
how.
saying you sacrificed your time and
I
energy
analyzed
to
how these
realize.
men were,
Listen,
and I came to that conclusion.
See, that's what I'm saying. I just said that. I
And we
just
thank
used some
you for your
different words.
feedback.
I said you went sacrifice your time and energy to be able for us to come back and say, so I can tell the women BLK is for the streets. We appreciate your
Alexandria
service.
said Alexandria said BLK isn't all bad. ... So I heard.
Well, shit, we gonna look up your profile then.
Allegedly.
You know what I mean? Allegedly.
I have met maybe
So
one or
I've heard.
two people off that site, but the rest are for the streets.
Yeah,
Alexandria got the 30-day trial. You know what I'm saying? She's trying to see what's going on.
Women are free, by the way. I heard men have to pay for BLK. Women don't have to pay.
What?
A lot of apps when they first came out were that
never
way.
had to pay.
So a lot of dating apps were that way in the beginning.
She said I swipe right, so yeah.
It's like a club. Women get in for free, the men gotta pay.
Yep.
My man.
Like we bring all the boys to the yard.
He's like, right, so you won't find
What'd you
her.
say, D?
Because we bring all the boys to the yard.
That's why
See?
women are always free. That's
And
right.
look, see, hey, and then y'all wonder why y'all end up in the hunting grounds. You know what I'm saying?
No, we don't.
Because you took the free
The what?
shit. Then you ended up in the hunting grounds with a bunch
Not
of predators.
really.
We always
You know what I'm saying?
do that. We don't have to
Sometimes you get your
Exactly.
grocery store. It's a
I
hunting
walk
station.
exactly. I walk
You
in the
get the
grocery
gas
store.
station. It's a
And
hunting
it's
station.
the thing, exactly.
Please,
It's
it don't
not
have
the
to
same.
follow
Walk
all
downstairs to the
the time.
mailbox.
Be minding my own
It's
business.
not the same because then you got people like Jess who got a halo shield of individual women around her saying, no, you know what I'm saying? Because you know you in the hunting ground, so you got to put that mud on like Arnold Schwarzenegger so the predators don't see you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta make sure
I got that
you have the
repellent.
heat signature
Okay,
when you in the club because you didn't got in. You got there at 9:45 because it was free before 10. You know what I'm saying? And you and your homegirl split in. So now, you know what I'm saying? When you see Tyrone and them out there at 10:05, you knew they was counting. They was already picking them out. They was hey, yup. Oh, girl with the shorts on. You know what I'm saying? Hey, shorty with the red dress.
Say it, D.
Me. Hey, bro, good. Hey, bro, you
They
take
got
one
at
for
the
the
drink
team.
special before
Hey, look.
11, huh?
Hey D, D. I was guilty of that before. I used to do
They
that.
get there early to get them drink specials and be holding on to that same
Yep,
order
and
of
hold on
drinks
to
all
it all
night.
night.
Hey D.
That drink ain't even
Hey, I'm gonna be transparent. When I used to do that, I was broke as fuck, so I had to keep my last little $10 to get me home. So yeah, I kept that drink.
Realistically,
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I'll be
they
sipping a little
already
ice water.
figured
You know,
out.
act like you know what I'm saying?
Look, the brokest homie. Hey, look, we know ain't nobody gonna fuck with you, bro. So this is what we need you to do. You go get Gabby Sidibe, right? You distract her while we go over here. And you know what I'm saying? We get the other two. We all gonna go back to the crib. We gonna buy like 17 honey buns. We gonna buy a bag of
That's them
goddamn hot
busted
Cheetos.
clubs.
And you know what I'm saying? You take care of her. You know what I mean? And we gonna get 2 tacos from goddamn Jack in the Box and a
Jack in the
double
Box
cheese. And you hold that down, right? while we go in here and do us. Now she want to do something, that's on you. But you got Gabby, and next week we'll let you get one. That's what dudes really be out there doing. I'm trying to let y'all know. Y'all laughing.
I heard.
I'm telling you, this really be the conversations outside the club.
No, we're not laughing because we think it's not real. We laughing because we've experienced the crap.
Bro,
Hey, send it to my messenger on Facebook.
Bro, it was your week to get Gabby Sidibe and keep her away from the rest of them because you know she gonna hate. So you got to take care of her. Give her all the attention. You know what I'm saying?
And we do that with men too.
That used to happen in front of the club. I'm just telling y'all.
And girls do that with men too. They find
I
out
know
one
y'all
that
do.
nobody wants, and we
I know
send
y'all do.
the one to take it for the team. We do.
Yeah, you tell get Uncle Leroy with them barbecue slippers on.
Can you talk his ugly friend?
Take him on. He gonna want a Hennessy and Coke. And all you gotta say is, "Hey, they got $5 Henny and Cokes." Hey, really? Yeah, let's go get some. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I like young girls. You take him over there to the corner so you can get his nephew. You know what I'm saying? And y'all drunk.
All right, you giving up too much free game, bro.
Circle K. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we're gonna go to Circle K, right? They got 2 11s. They got the 3-pack for $6.99. You go ahead and grab you a 3-pack of that. I'm gonna be asleep by 3:15.
But you know
I
what?
know what y'all be doing. That's why I'm like,
That's
I'm on your
respectable
team.
though, because those are men who are making sure they can figure out how to provide the situation without giving big broke energy, and they don't got a lot of money. But it's respectful.
No. Then see, it can't be both, adoration. It can't be broke. It's still broke energy with a plan. You know what I'm saying?
He said it's broke energy with a plan.
Yeah, it can't be
still broke energy.
It can't be big broke energy.
I don't care if you got a plan.
So do you think? So do you think that internet dating? Do you think that internet dating or the internet date sites are a place for people who are a safe place for people with insecurity or no personalities?
Oh yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, they're gonna find out.
Johnny said no.
They're gonna find out.
If you got insecurities, you got insecurities. So
yeah, I mean, they can
be
tell.
online with insecurities than it is to be in person.
No, so what I'm alluding to is that they say that some of these dating sites, because people can create a whole persona, saying they create something and they hide behind the keyboard, and now all of a sudden they're cool, they're suave, whatever like that, and this is where they come. But I tell you, before her, I done met like a lot of women who had it seemed like personality deflects. I met maybe 3 or 4 women off of there who were actually legit cool, but some were crazy as either cat shit, or some had just deep insecurities, or some were just there just to try to just get money out of a dude, because they lack personality. They act some type of charm or personality, or it was just something that was just off with them. You know what I mean? But this is the best place that they can come to meet people. So that's what I'm asking y'all. If you guys have ever done it before, you guys think, or have you seen something kind of similar, especially from a woman's aspect?
It can be a safe place, but I don't see how it's the only place that you can run into somebody who's crazy. Some people, like Chris Rock said it in one of his comedy specials, when you first meet someone, you ain't meeting that person, you meeting their representative. So they can act a certain way all up until they think you extra interested, and now they can just let loose and be their crazy self. So I think it could be both, but I do believe it's easier hiding behind a keyboard and a screen.
Right,
than you went face to face with somebody.
I think you end up talking to a lot of people you would never speak to, because let's say you walk by some guy and he's just this creepy, he looking at you and you're like, whoa, let me get away from this guy. But online you wouldn't know. And then you know what I mean, somebody who's
Adoration, can you do me a favor? Hold on. Toothpick. Can you do me a favor? Can you say you again?
You?
Oh, okay. You said normal this time. When you're in full swing and you're not paying attention, your Baltimore comes out there. You. Yeah, I hear you.
I know. We did a video about that, by the way. We did a comedy about that because we were doing a video. We didn't know what we were saying. Yeah, it's Baltimore. We talk so fast. You, as a big scary dude. No, but yeah, it's true though. It's true. Dating online, you meet the shell and the person, the persona, but you don't meet the person. I'd be like, I would like to meet you right away. Hi, nice to meet you. Let's meet in person.
And my whole thing is this: If you go hide behind a persona on social media and be not you, don't agree to meet these people in person. Don't do that.
Of course.
Keep it straight on
before. FaceTime before you meet.
I agree with that too. Yep. All this technology. And if you've been watching Catfish, this is all this technology for you to throw pictures in the search menu, all kinds of stuff like that to find out who you talking to, and ain't nobody using.
They be grown men.
People still being Catfish.
They be like, "Hi, Kalisha. How you doing, bro? You a man?
Okay, give me a whole man. I'm a woman.
Oh shit! Hey, whoa!
How you doing?
Yeah,
a lot.
What the fuck have you been doing?
There was a lot of guys.
Yes,
I was a man. There was a lot of guys who thought I was a man.
On BLK?
Yes.
I'm talking about the show. The show called Catfish.
Did I screen
where they dig up catfishes? Most of them be men. The men be talking.
I watch it. I watch it. Adoration. Girl, I know.
I love me some Catfish.
I've seen it.
I love. It's hilarious. 6 years. You've been talking to a grown man. Like, come on. And he just, I don't know. She said all the right things. He knew the right things to say because he is also a man. She just validated me. He validated you. Nah, but it was a girl catfishing a girl, and they found out it wasn't a man that you're talking to. It's a girl. I'm really sorry. 2 weeks later, like a month later, they're like, so, did you guys resolve the situation? Yeah, we're actually seeing each other. They were just
each other.
Come on. The catfish was catfishing her as if she was a man. Turned out it was a fat girl.
I don't know if that's
it was a girl.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a
Catfish.
good example right there. Adoration. I
I
didn't
knew
even know
you
y'all
one
had
person
cable.
right away.
Hey, Adoration, I'm gonna be
conversation?
honest with y'all. I didn't even know y'all had cable over there. I ain't gonna
Oh,
lie to you.
goodness.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even know y'all had cell
You need to
towers.
go to Thailand, sir.
How was you watching MTV? You know what I'm saying? How was you watching?
But you watch everything on YouTube nowadays anyway.
Oh,
Right.
okay.
Y'all
That makes
need to
sense.
come out to Dubai.
Is it
Come to
YouTube?
Dubai, come to Thailand, come to Taiwan. It's more built up than your country,
Okay.
sir.
No, I'm just messing with you. I'm just messing with you. I think the internet allows a lot of weirdos to infiltrate regular society.
Yes, sir.
Right.
That's what I
Yes,
think.
sir.
Because it's not like, back in the day, you actually had to talk. You had to have some game. You had to, you know what I'm saying?
Confident.
It's easy to be
Conversation,
confident when you
confidence.
type.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? You can look up
Right.
the answers on Google now. You
There
got
you
AI and shit. You know what I'm saying? You can
And I
artificially,
do that.
intelligently have a conversation with a woman and look up what's the best answers to you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
What do you do for a living? What do women like? You can look that shit up now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And get the best answers. You know what I mean?
It's
So
true.
And copy and paste.
Yeah,
Say
it creates a dilution.
I did a lot of copy and paste.
having genuine conversation.
I
And
love
I think Adoration said it. Like most of these
Even with you.
most of these people,
Wait.
Who the fuck did I marry? No, we gonna call this WTD. We gonna call this WTD.
Some whole other shit over
No,
there.
no,
Ain't got nothing to do with
WTFC.
that.
Who
here
the
for all
fuck did I
the
date? Who the fuck did I date? I'm learning new shit right here with y'all. This is oh my god.
So wait.
Okay.
So people who you dating can surprise you with stuff. They don't always start off the same way. That later on they can
I don't.
surprise you. Is that what you're saying? Because I don't think that's what you're saying.
That's what I'm saying.
Really, Teach?
I see where you're
I
going.
like the way you
I see you sipping your petty tea.
Yep. I done moved from the glass to the
Let me sip my petty Hennessy.
Go ahead.
And let's keep it a buck.
The schnook.
Well, let's keep it a buck, okay? So yeah, so for those out there, I met her on Facebook dating. And again, I got tired of the Tinders, the Plenty of Fish because
You were on Tinder?
I was on Tinder, man. Tinder is for the streets. So here's what happens,
Tinder
right?
is a lot more in the streets.
So
I'm
Tinder
gonna
was
tell
on
you there.
Tinder.
Tinder,
No.
no, Tinder is really for the street. No, actually, no, I take that back. Plenty of Fish is really for the streets.
Oh yeah,
okay?
that one is too.
So here's the thing.
Yeah.
It is.
I got off of that in like 2 seconds. I was done.
So again, here's third.
Just what's the best ones?
Hey, truthfully, the best one is Facebook dating. You know?
I agree.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. So third was going through a divorce. I had a friend who told me like, "Yo, man, you should just go on one of these internet sites." And so they suggested Plenty of Fish and Tinder. You know what I'm saying? So I done met some crazy ass month from both of them. You know what I'm saying? When you get these girls who come up on their profiles, I'm just looking for a real nice connection. I just want to talk. I just want to no sex on the first date. So you go talk to them, whatever, you meet up with them, and the next thing you know, that's exactly what the funk they trying to do is on the first date. But then some of them ain't had no personality. Huh?
Plenty of Fish was for that. That's all Plenty of Fish was for.
No, so Tinder was a little bit different, but Plenty of Fish was the one that the women would get up there in front. Well, I'm not looking for sex on the first night. I want a connection long term, but that's exactly what they trying to do. They trying to get the draws off, and if you don't hit, and they calling you soft.
So look, I ain't never did none of these, but I'm trying to get some understanding. So you had Plenty of Fish, right?
Horrible for the streets.
Tinder, Grindr, BLK, like you was on all that shit, right?
No. Fuck that. Whoa. I was not on no fucking Grindr. Fuck what the fuck you talking about, nigga? Ain't no Grindr.
Whoa, what
Grindr is a gay. That's for gay men.
Oh well, shit. Hey, I don't know. Hey,
you gonna try that? So you was on Grindr, right? So I just go out to play. Hell, fuck no. I ain't going to none of the parties in the industry. No, hell no. Like your mama said, they ain't playing with no chocolate donut hoes.
Backing up Diddy. I don't know.
I don't know what y'all got going on.
Listen, no Brussels sprout.
Hey, here you go get a cheesecake for him.
No, I'm gonna get a cheesecake for me. Be okay.
I'm gonna give me one too.
Okay, Tinder.
Be okay for the street.
But if he sent you for a cheesecake, he ain't telling you to get you one. So yeah,
exactly.
Okay, so why weren't you on BLK? Why you didn't try that one?
I didn't know about no BLK. No, I didn't.
Girl, I was leaving it open. I opened the door.
That's here. I didn't know about BLK.
77% wouldn't let you on BLK.
Oh.
That's for a good little Brussels sprout.
For black people.
You have to show your black card.
Right.
No, but there were other races on BLK though.
Well, maybe
there
they were
other races.
Hold on a sec. So Alexandria says, nah, these men on Facebook dating with still toilets in the background. And they released dating the bio.
So on BLK, I seen dudes sitting on benches with their purple monitor on.
Oh my god!
I can't. I am so glad. I am so glad I don't have to go through all this. This just gave me a newfound respect.
Oh my god! Oh my god! She said these niggas got still toilets in the background and they released dating the bio. Really? Oh, I'm in tears.
That is
man, I'm in
tears.
tears.
Y'all got out there. Y'all really do.
Man,
I'm sorry.
Y'all on a rough path.
I'm sorry.
So yes.
What apps you be using, D?
You see her face? Like, what you talking about?
I can't hear.
Bro. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I ain't getting no surprises.
Hey, brother Benny, if you watching, that was a whole clip. D's face.
It was priceless. It was priceless.
I ain't getting on there. I remember way back I was on Black Planet. That's
yes, Black Planet
for me.
Yeah,
1992.
Don't matter. It was popping. It was popping.
It was popping.
It was popping.
Really?
Yes. It was popping.
That was the dating site.
I have an ex from there. I had a whole boyfriend on Black Planet.
She said, "Girl, me too." Shoot.
And wait, and he wasn't weird. We still friends. So I don't know where y'all be going with their steel toilet seats in the background.
Right.
Men doing pictures like this with their homies in the cell. I don't know what y'all doing.
Right.
Oh man. That
had
was the funniest shit. The steel toilets in the back was the funniest shit. That right there was wild.
That was hilarious. Oh, Alexandria,
Steel
girl,
toilets
sorry.
and release dates in the bio.
She said she didn't last a day. I know that's right, girl. Run.
Man. Hey, so Alexandria,
I don't want to see you on Love After Lockup, girl.
So Alexandria, I'm gonna tell you like this. So on Facebook dating, I met up with like maybe 4 on there, and like maybe 2 of them were like legit. You know what I'm saying? Like they were cool. So it was just
number 1 and number 2.
Just the number. Jess has been the coolest because again we just celebrated being together.
Good answer, sir. You saw that?
No.
That's why you, bro. That was smooth.
No.
What number she was? You smooth. That was good. I applaud you. That was
That boy slid in the home base.
She was number 1 and the last.
There you go.
No, because once I saw that she had her marbles intact and she wasn't out for no gold, you know what I'm saying? She wasn't over here counting, like talking about them diddy. You know what I'm saying? I went out here and deleted that profile with the quickness.
Not dumb diddy.
Dumb diddy. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't on no crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? So
you still saying Diddy.
Oh my God. No,
Did he do it?
I hate you. You know what I'm saying?
Did he did it?
I'm sober tonight.
I hope Diddy pissed in your tea there. You know what I'm saying? In your little petty tea. I hope he pisses in your tea. But
That's
she was
cool.
cool.
Case too. That's forced.
But nah, so I mean, just how it was. I wasn't even on there looking to sex or anything. I was just looking for just someone who will probably want to go to this New Edition concert with me. And luckily enough, she answered, and she was sane. We went to the concert. We hit it off. We vibe really cool. Like I said, we've been rocking together for a whole year now. So I'd say I lucked out. You know what I'm saying? Right now, but I didn't know about the BOK shit. I didn't know about the BOK shit till right now.
I'm disappointed in you. Some New Edition tickets. What? The 90s? Huh? Man, you sold out for some New Edition tickets? You didn't even. Oh my God! You didn't even get a J. Cole concert. You had to go see goddamn Bobby Brown. Big Bobby.
Hey, what's wrong with Bobby Brown?
Bobby is on my friends list. Bobby is cool. That's my dude.
I love
Bob Brown.
Bobby.
Hey, Bob Brown's the nicest. Such adoration for him. He did
love after lockup.
I love you, adoration.
You got the after the rehab, Bobby. You know what I'm saying? You sold out.
Oh, he said after the rehab, Bobby.
Come on.
I just thought so much more highly of you.
Oh, God.
She said,
"Hey, Bobby,
I did too.
New
I did
Edition.
too,
Hey,
he said I did too.
Bobby is cool.
Then when he told me he was a Bobby Brown fan, I was like,
all day.
Hey, and then you got to see him. You got to see him in the front talking about every little step I take. I know he was dancing the whole time. By Jess, you a real one. Girl, let that nigga right there in the goddamn stadium. Boy, you got to be
red flags.
But you got me shit me that boy out there. In the middle of the concert.
She left me in the concert because I was dancing to Bobby Brown. It'll be a real. We be talking about that now.
Getting this Bobby on. My
I love me some Bobby Brown. She left me because I was dancing. And I want to grow out of Gumby. Yeah, she mad.
Hey, Jess, when y'all got out the car, he said, I'm going to do what I want to do.
Did he throw them little tenderoni lines at you? He started throwing them at you for tenderoni?
All night
long. All cat.
Oh,
Throwing them tenderoni lines at you.
You a real one, Jess. If you survived all that, boy, you a real one.
Surviving third, surviving Edward. The new edition edition.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a new documentary.
Okay. The
Right.
new edition edition.
Y'all need to make a documentary for me, Surviving BLK, because I didn't know what the fucking BLK was.
Because you can't, because you're
This girl over here having triggers. Oh, BLK for the streets. Oh, BLK for the streets. Oh gosh, girl, let me tell you, I'm over here. The fuck is a BLK?
I told you, you just don't listen.
Don't worry, that's where she posted them pictures of you sweating at that goddamn New Edition concert.
She was like, look at this nigga right here.
Hey, if you ever see this nigga on this site, say no. I'll take you to a goddamn 1992 reunion cruise.
Man.
You see,
I was just looking for someone who wanted to go into
the bowl, girl. Don't show it. Say no. If he asks you out, you're gonna have to see the DeBarges. You know what I'm saying? Say no.
Okay.
Man, it was a fun night. I mean, hey, she here a year later, so I mean, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's because you cooked the lasagna. That's why.
she ain't had the lasagna yet, though.
Oh,
Must
have been something else.
Not yet, though. Not yet.
It wasn't that concert.
It damn sure wasn't that concert.
Maybe it was Jenny.
That's why she tried to look. She ain't saying
Maybe, man, hey.
Right. Hey, D, you right. Hey, D, you right. She's like, you over here like, yo, blink if it's no. She's like, blinking and shit like
Go ahead,
did y'all go to Nobu to eat or something? Like, it had to be something else, because I know what that goddamn concert.
Now, we went to the Dragon
took
Effect.
it to the Cheesecake Factory.
That's where we went for her birthday.
Yes. So where'd y'all eat on the date? The first date?
That's what did it. Because you
What?
paid attention and you romanced her like that. But it wasn't that damn concert. You was happy about that.
It was it was Bob Brown.
Agreed.
Hey, she was over here.
Not with you.
Hey, she's over here grooving too. She's over here grooving to Bob Brown.
No, I was not.
If she was grooving,
She said no.
When I was little and I listened to New Edition, I did not like Bobby Brown. Let's get that straight.
All right, hey, this new revelation going on here. This new revelation. Adoration, do you still got room on that couch in Thailand?
Just like all the background dancers.
Hey, Adoration, hold on. Let me talk in your language real quick, Adoration. You still got some room. I'm about to hop on the next day to come to you. And I would do
become a passport, bro.
for you.
Mama and get that extension cord out.
Okay.
You gonna be,
But if
you gonna become a
grooving,
passport,
it was
bro.
because she didn't want you dancing looking silly by yourself. You with her. You can't embarrass her. You with her. She went home, girl. Let me tell you. He was over there dancing.
Hey, real shit, Tish. Hey, see, we talked about the call that the men get.
Women do it, yes.
Girl, can you believe this grown ass nigga was out here dancing?
First, he took me to New Edition. I don't even like Bobby Brown.
New Edition. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't even NBA young boy or nothing. This was New Edition. He knew all the dance moves and shit. He had on a silk shirt with
Hey, Quez. He was like, Hey, Quez, he was like, hey, if Bobby can't perform, he can, I can. You know, I'm ready to go. I know all Bobby parts.
Shoot, question like, yeah, he showed up with that silk suit with that cool water cologne on.
Cool water.
Cool water.
Smelling like Jacquard. You know what I'm saying?
That Jacquard.
That man showed up smelling like Jacquard. What is wrong?
Like the 90s.
But I will say that's why you be yourself, because when you be yourself, you meet who you're supposed to meet, rather than acting like somebody else.
completely
Hey,
agree.
you know,
Completely agree.
so what happened was with damn, Diddy took out her internet again.
Tell me, boy, it's that Thailand shit. Boy, get your internet
Hey,
together.
Diddy don't like you today, Adoration. Your internet's been effing up all night.
No, it's because
There must be a
I
remote
don't
going on
like
somewhere in the jungle. You know
If he
what I'm
mad,
saying?
she probably turned away his Ciroc. He trying to drug her
It's
up.
my
She turned it
phone.
away. She turned it down.
Well,
Goddamn
Tisha, you get
banana
mad. This is
farmers
what you
can set
turn
off
into.
a revolution, goddamn, out there in the
Hey,
field.
when Tisha get mad, this is what she turned into.
Oh,
And
shit.
she cute. Look at she cute.
Yeah, go.
She popping in the right areas. Yes.
No
Okay.
comment. You know what I'm saying?
Was that supposed to be a diss? Because it wasn't.
You gotta come on my channel too, because I'm about to start up my Curvy Girl channel again. Let the curve.
You say your curry goat? You say your curry goat?
Curry goat is good. When I was eating meat, I tried
that's
curry
not what I
goat.
said. I said,
Oh, okay.
I'm
Okay.
about to
That's good. I tried it.
I was trying to figure out what she
I
was
did too.
saying.
I don't like that. I said that Tisha got to come on my channel because I'm about to start up my Curvy Girl channel again, my Instagram page, and I need.
I'm there.
Those curves
You got me,
on
girl.
my channel.
I'm there.
Yes, bam.
You got me.
I'm gonna get Jess too.
Lord.
You got me.
Spin-off is gonna be
I'm all
crazy.
there.
We need third too.
Not
Curvy
the
men.
Curvy Girl channel.
Don't put third on there because he be talking about big back energy and big women. Don't put him
That
on there.
part.
We're gonna have to fight him.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Bro,
No.
what team
No.
are you on, Jess?
No.
God
Keep
damn.
Right.
keep
She done threw me underneath the bus a couple of times.
Stand by your man.
No, that's
I don't agree with that.
song,
Sorry.
man.
I'm not if I'm don't agree with it, I'm not standing by you.
that's what
Sorry.
that's what she not gonna do. She ain't standing by me for shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
she
really.
should.
I
I
mean,
mean,
God,
she don't agree. Yeah, she should speak
No,
her mind and say
Well,
what
first
she wants
off, there ain't nothing wrong with big back energy. Just be yourself and be true to who you are. Don't sit up here trying to front. You know,
But
posting a
why
picture.
call it big back energy?
Hey, so that was something that Charlemagne the God posted up. So first off, don't be coming over here being deceptive. You know what I'm saying? With you got the picture looking like this, looking like that, and then all of a sudden you just
Oh my God.
take up the
See,
whole thing.
adoration. Do you see what I just
Here's
said?
the thing.
No, I
You
understand.
did this.
I said
You
Derek can
did
come on
this.
because he is a curvy man. He is the
No,
Damn.
when
man.
you
Oh,
encourage
shit.
her, no.
That don't. Whoa.
Hey, look.
So he can be like, "This is curvy
Whoa.
man."
What did I miss?
I'm gonna be quiet.
I don't think you a curvy man.
I'm gonna be quiet.
Hell no.
What did I miss?
Whoa.
Good now.
What did you say?
She said you a
Curvy
curvy man.
I said,
Oh,
"You
the
can
funk,
come
the
on,
funk. No,
because ain't nobody online doing big men's fashion."
He's a curvy man is wild. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, okay, fine. I take it back.
We need a new
okay,
name
whatever.
because
What do y'all call it?
I don't know
I
if
don't
men.
know what they call it.
I know. I don't know if men would agree with
I don't know.
hey
if
Alexandra, I don't
Okay,
know where the hell
men-
this went.
Pick a man
I don't know
out
where.
there.
I don't know where the hell this went.
Because I don't think curvy men is gonna
Okay.
work. So can
Yeah, I
we
don't know
get
where the
those
hell this
numbers?
went.
Hey,
Hey,
that's
hey,
a
hey,
video
Alexandra.
at Diddy house. The curvy
Hey, Alexandra,
man
you're right.
house.
No, so right now I'm about to be petty. I'm about to be petty like Diddy, and all of a sudden, just you know, what I'm saying just.
Wow.
I don't
That's
know what
already,
the fuck
she
she
already
said.
said it. It's already been out there. So you taking her out ain't gonna take away
I don't know
what
what-
she
I
said.
don't know where the hell this
You
shit
gonna
went.
kick her off the show, bro? That's
Yeah, I
Taking
play
her
like
out
Diddy.
ain't gonna erase what
She,
she
hey,
said.
hey, she didn't make the band. She didn't make the band.
Oh my God! I wouldn't want to make the band. Don't
Hey,
take me off. Take me off.
Hey,
'Cause I
she
told
didn't walk to America to give me some cheesecake. You know what I'm saying? So she didn't make the cut.
Hey, not hey. This
But help us
is
find
crazy,
another
man.
name than curvy men.
We
'Cause I don't.
need to cancel third now. He's a brother.
I told
Now
you.
we need to cancel.
Cancel me. Hey, hey, ever since the last show, my music then went up like 222% on Spotify. So you can cancel me any day.
Yes, sir.
You're welcome.
I'm getting royalties.
All the third don't want to be in the curvy man photo shoot. You know what I'm saying, bro? Embrace your shit. You know what I'm saying? You're in the curvy man section.
Yes, Alexandra. It always goes left here. We don't never
Yeah,
go. We never stay
look,
straight. We either go far
They,
left
they,
or far
they
right.
got the big and tall section. You gonna be the poster child for the curvy section of men who ain't big and tall and they fall in that little range of just curvy.
You gonna be like,
you know what I'm saying? Shorty do what
He said he ain't curvy. He's 77% curvy. He ain't 100% curvy. He's 77%.
Adoration, you did this shit. This is all your fault, ma'am. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all
From across the world.
I love it.
Adoration.
I love it, Adoration. Yeah,
Hey,
you have,
I
you have
agree with you,
passed
Alexandria.
initiation.
Hey,
She has passed the initiation.
hey, Alexandria, I'm right. Nah, man and curvy don't belong in the same sentence. Not no straight man from California.
Okay, so what should we
I'll
call
tell you on
them? Help us out, Alexandria. What should we call them?
What you want them to call you, third?
Yeah, help us out.
Voluptuous? You know what I'm saying? The voluptuous men? You know what I'm saying?
Take your curvy and go with it.
Voluptuous.
Voluptuous
Own your
men?
curvy.
Is that
Own
the
it.
section you
Stop
want to be?
it. That's some Diddy stuff.
No, I'm
Don't
good.
say that.
I'm good.
If your booty just like that, that's just what it is. It's curvy.
Hey, Adoration. Hey, not the thickums.
Hey, make sure y'all hit the like and share button. This is went on longer than it's supposed to.
Oh, God.
Now you see why.
Thickums.
I'm about
But
to
that
find
boy in
Candace
the thickums section, boy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I'm learning new ish
That
about
boy
my
over there grabbing t-shirts from
friends.
the thickums section.
I'm learning
Stop
some new
it.
stuff about my quote unquote so-called friends and this one over here, BLK and
Hey,
little
that
Brussels
man
sprout
pants
green
came
bean
from
over
the
here.
thickums
T-shirt.
section. They got elastic on the side.
Thickums section. I am in tears.
D, I thought D was my homegirl. She over here
Right
licking shots.
next to
Oh, boy, stop it. Stop it.
Adoration.
Stop
I was
it.
trying to go. I was trying to go
Stop
live on
it.
your couch, Adoration.
Hey,
Tell him,
Angie.
stop it.
Because I should have got
Angie,
you
that
when
boy
I
in
first
the
came
thickums
home.
section right next to the maternity pants, ain't they?
And the
You know,
77% Negro shirt.
Because you
They
know
got
what
that little elastic shit in the
what
front.
Elvis gonna do? He'll
Tuck
go
in all
rock
that
and
thickums.
get offline.
You sure what?
That's how that would do.
Section.
Nah, and then Quez over here, I'm a style looking ass nigga. I thought he was my friend. You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to tell
Hey, now you got two clubs.
You
Thickums
must
section
free.
and the
You must
77%
free.
Sir,
You must free.
Tonight is not your night. You know what I'm
It
saying?
sure isn't.
Every little step you take gonna lead you to devastation. You know what I'm saying? Every little step you take gonna lead to devastation. Don't do it to yourself tonight. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? There was a whole lot of revelations this evening, and none of them went to your
Yo,
favor.
yo, a whole lot of revelations. I'm blinking. I'm blinking because I'm not safe.
Hey, when we turn the cameras on,
Can you help?
hey,
I'm blinking because I'm not safe.
you and Jess got a conversation to have.
Hey, do you see me blinking because I'm not safe?
He's not safe.
It's okay. I
Somebody
don't see you blinking. It's
Hey man,
fine,
I need you to use some of that power
It is,
energy,
sir.
Ronnie, and I need you to come handle some business over here.
When you go,
I need you to
and
use that
find-
Raising Canaan
listen,
energy
sir,
over here. You know what I'm saying?
Find the rest of your village. You know what I'm saying?
Tell them, Quez.
When you go find the rest of the Dogon tribe, because y'all was hunter gatherers, right? You know what I'm saying? You was hunter and gatherer.
Man.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
and it didn't work out. You know what I'm saying? Jess just happened to fall in your lap. You know what I'm saying? It's okay, sir.
I need
Don't
Quez to
come
come
to
black
me.
out this
I didn't
screen.
do nothing to you. I didn't do shit to you.
Say
It's
it.
not my fault. You in the Thickum section. I didn't even know that section exists.
Stop.
I wear 36 around the waist. You know what I'm
I
saying?
thought
That's a
adoration
regular
loved it
section.
in me. You know what I'm saying?
Adoration.
Obviously,
okay.
Gotta say something
Hey,
nice.
So adoration don't love it in me. I'm about to go find
you
Candace.
in that corner at Walmart, right there next to the breast pumps and baby wipes, you hit that left, there's a Thickum section.
See, D
Right
D
there.
mama that made me some
Heavy
banana
set.
bread, and I didn't give her some lemons. They don't love me
That
to me
was
no more.
hilarious.
Hey, the
And I
Thickum
think he
section
missed
is
it.
right
I think he
there.
missed it.
You get to the Thickum section, and they add a little extra elastic on the pants, so you know it stretch when you gotta move. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you got to move around at the concert. You know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta bust a move. When Bobby on stage, you gotta hit a little extra move. So if you get the regular Wranglers, you know what I'm saying? You might bust the seam out them bitches, but in the Thickum section, they have a little elastic right there where they sewed it in. so that motherfucker breathe a little bit.
Hey, man.
Y'all big niggas be
Hey, y'all can say whatever you want about me. Hey, hold the funk on. Y'all can say whatever funk you want about me. Y'all leave Bob Brown out of this.
It was hilarious.
Y'all say what you want about me. I don't give a fuck. Y'all keep Bob Brown out of this. Bob Brown is the GOAT.
This is his true
Come on,
form.
man. Everybody up here, why you shooting for me? You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Alexander, it's only right. It's only right. I got them a few episodes ago. This is my payback. See, it's called accountability. I own my truth.
Now I know why the thickum section is near the breast pump and the baby wipes.
Because you gotta suck on the titty and get your ass wiped. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's over there. You know
Oh,
what I'm saying?
you can use that same,
I'm glad you
same
caught
baby
that.
wipes to wipe them tears away because you're whining now.
I'm glad you caught it, sis. I didn't want to say it out loud, but you know, since motherfuckers is over here stepping and diddy bopping, you know what I'm saying?
First off, you gotta be a certain height requirement to be on this stage, and this motherfucker don't qualify right here.
Remove me too. You should remove me too.
Brussels sprout don't belong on here. Little green bean. Little mean green fighting machine. She don't belong on. Yo, y'all can say whatever you want about me, but y'all leave Bob out of this. Bob is cool. Every little step I take, you black mother sucker. Just because you leave fingerprints on charcoal, you extra Nestle crunch looking mother sucker.
Hey, come on, get your shit in. Get your shit in, bro.
Yeah, first off, don't do that.
Go ahead.
Don't do that again.
Shoot your shots, man.
And what's bad is the only offense you have is to kick people up backstage. You don't have nothing else. You don't have nothing else. That's all you can do is kick me backstage.
Sound like
don't
stuck on
worry about
helium.
Do I care? I can go take my tail to the bathroom and eat my dinner.
You see how white privilege works, right?
Yes.
That's just not but white privilege. White privilege, they always want to take over shit. White privilege, pick people off
The white privilege.
I got okay, man.
Say
it's
it.
all right. I got you, Tish.
Thank
Don't
you.
worry. As soon as you go against white supremacy, they want to tear you down.
And 11:59 and 12 o'clock midnight teaming up. Hot damn.
Don't matter. It's an 80% team.
The Midnight Club. Midnight Love. We over here.
And the only reason why you didn't kick Jess off because she's sitting right next to you because she's
Well, no,
short
because she's
like
an
me.
extra beam of light.
Because when the show ends,
Hey,
Jess is sitting right next to you.
Hey,
and you're
Jess
not
look like some of the people that Adoration Kicker in Thailand. Let's just put it like that.
And you know Jess will put a foot in that after the show's over. That's what that is.
Jess, please don't choke him. Please don't choke him too long, Jess.
And guess what? I'm not. You know, and I don't want to hear nothing
look
about no
like-
abuse or any of that stuff. We need to take accountability.
You
for the stuff
chose
you
it.
did. I don't want to hear nothing.
Did you just pull a Baltimore? Did you pull the bar? You said abuse.
I don't want to hear nothing.
No abuse.
If you put yourself in this situation, I don't want to hear anything.
Hey, what's up, BJ? How you doing? We just clowning right now.
Don't call me if she cheat on you. This is not a
Say
safe
it,
space tonight.
Man, my ankles ain't safe over
I
here.
leave fingerprints on charcoal. Don't
Don't
call
matter.
my
She breaks you
goddamn
down at
phone.
the ankles. You can't run nowhere.
Don't call
Break
my
them ankles. You
motherfucking
can't run
phone.
nowhere with them ankles broke.
It's a blackout, huh? I feel you.
Yep.
Hey y'all, but we didn't even get to the third topic, you know what I'm saying? Like, which was, you know, how long should we wait to have sex? You know what I'm saying?
It
After
was
the
only
first date?
77% accurate. That's why we didn't get to the third time.
Oh my god.
You know what I'm saying, motherfucker? Hey, hurry up and end the show. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my god.
Tired of dealing with white supremacy. You know what I'm saying? Turn this shit off.
Hey man, you got the right shirt on. You're nothing but an ass. I don't know about the sex, but you just an ass.
Oh my god.
Black ass. That's what you are. Black ass.
And you're mad because you're not. That's why.
Yeah. Nigga, don't you belong on the damn Lollipop Guild? Don't you?
No
you
matter. I'm
still
still 80-something%. I don't care what I say.
You know, the only time the t-shirts popping is around Christmas time with Santa. You know,
Don't
you
matter.
up there with Rudolph and them.
Don't
Yeah,
matter. Don't
midget.
be mad at my 80%.
Yeah, part of the pygmy tribe, right? The pygmies are known to be short. I'm just saying.
At least stay African.
Oh shit.
My 84.
What you
85,
say, Chun-Li?
Don't get mad.
That shit
It's
funny as
okay.
hell. Oh, that
All
No
right,
matter,
so-
they know how to hunt,
That shit
and
is
I will
funny.
spit. I'll use a tranquilizer
Hey,
on your tail.
that part.
All underneath
Messing with
doors
me.
and whatnot.
Hey, that
Don't
part.
matter.
When was the last? What was the last roller
Look
coaster
at
you been on?
of it all.
Because my people
Not the
have the
caucasity
tranquilizer
of it
darts.
all.
All right, y'all.
Oh man.
All right,
I
y'all.
love y'all,
my
man.
goodness.
Y'all have a wonderful weekend.
Adoration, can I come live with you?
No,
He
he's
said,
a
hell no,
golf
she don't have
so
courage.
no. She can't. You can't go.
You gotta convert to a
No,
passport
hell
real
no.
first.
Can you see
gotta
me in the
convert-
plane
You gotta,
ticket?
Hey, they
gotta
got
convert
a
to
black
passport real
women in
first.
Thailand, bro. She already met the
Just
quota.
save me a spot on the couch next to you. Dang, Diddy, I didn't do that. That was Diddy. That's her Thailand internet.
Oh, shit.
that was you.
Y'all retarded.
You
That
the
wasn't me.
thickum
That was-
version
that
of
was
Diddy
not
right
me.
now.
That was
That's
you.
how you acting. You the thickum version of Diddy right now.
Oh my goodness.
Man, if I'm that, then what are you?
The thickum Diddy, huh?
All right, y'all. Hey, but this has been a good one.
Woo, shit.
We
Hey,
gonna call
Rachel,
him thickum. We ain't
I ain't
calling those
saying
guys
nothing.
thickum. We calling him thickum.
all right.
Saying nothing tonight.
I feel like hey, D, come handle that.
Hey, D, you ain't
Hey,
in the
D.
fight. Huh?
Hey, D,
No, I
Hey,
already
D.
get him because you know why? He think he be slick all the time. He throw his little dig and then he hurt and get off. That's what he did last time. Because when I got that ass, then he want to say, oh, I should do it. I'm going to do it. And then he heard and said, well, your cheeks. Well, my cheeks fire back, baby. So bring it on. Every
You
single
said
time.
what? You said what
You
about your
think I don't
cheeks?
be hearing your little ass or your curvy ass.
What?
I heard
I'm
your
not
little
mad because you
curvy
can
ass.
store shit in your cheeks. What the fuck you talking about?
I heard you be thinking you whispering a jest, but I can hear your ass. And then you heard him get off real quick. You want to throw your little rock, run in the house. It's all right. It's all right.
You
Get
did.
that ass again.
Damn, my teacup
Now you
empty.
Hey,
I
look, I was
My
thinking
teacup
about
empty. I gotta go to the mason jar. I gotta go to the mason jar.
And tonight I didn't have to even do
The
it.
water
Bless the
empty,
teacher and
goddamn,
adoration
the cup
got you. I
empty.
didn't
What's
have to
I
do
going
know.
on?
I can't take it.
They
Hey, well-
lift your ass up and Jess too got you. Everybody got you.
I mean, yeah, Chung Lee got me too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying.
Girl, that's not even a diss. Did you see them powerful legs? Just kick him.
Go suck some helium.
Oh
So-
my
God. Oh my goodness.
Sounding like she just breathed helium. So D, if you walk down the street, D, and you see that there's no lights around, that's just Quest standing outside. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
That's
my
funny.
gosh.
Oh, you laughing at that? You
Really?
laughing at that?
I love everybody.
Really?
I love
Apparently
you,
you don't.
Green Bean.
Girl,
Huh?
kick him with your legs. You keep
At
calling
least
him
my black is real. Your ass
Tisha,
just-
get his ass, Tisha.
You know what
Get
I'm
his
saying?
ass.
You
Look
just-
how he
You
disappeared.
just motherfucking soot. Yeah, after the fire over, you the shit that's left over. You're not even a real flame, motherfucker. No, I'm telling you, bro, don't come for me. I love you, bro. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying?
I love you too, man. I love you too. Just stop talking shit about Bobby.
Yes, girl, go get him some tissue because he about to be crying.
Hey,
Go
man.
get that
Oh my
tissue.
goodness.
Hey, say whatever you want about me. Stop talking
Why
shit
you
about
do
Bobby.
that, Jess?
Wow.
Y'all do it.
Why you do that, Jess?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jess.
He'll be crying and wiping his nose.
Hey, thank you, be
You
okay.
know, why like this?
Oh,
Why you have to do that, Jess?
ridiculous.
I'm just trying to figure out how some motherfuckers can store food up in their mouth for winter time. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm going to be fuck up.
Talk a lot there.
Good night,
Nothing.
everyone.
I need you to give up your
Good night,
comedian card.
everyone. Hey.
Yeah, of course it'll go over your head.
No, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, of course
but
it'll
it's
go over
not
your
funny.
Yeah, of course it'll go over your head because you just short,
You
extra short.
Damn,
Like,
y'all.
like
oh
right,
my God.
MLK?
I can see it.
Where were
Hey,
you going
I
on BLK
can see it.
anyway?
Okay, listen.
Because she
That's
black.
okay.
She
Next
be on
time,
BLK.
Exactly.
But she 80% black. That's
So
why.
you got Asian friend finder?
How did Jess get on BLK and you didn't make it?
Because she
Real
80%
talk, man.
black.
Real talk. Hey, what up, Will? How you doing?
They don't respect you nowhere, sir. They
All right,
don't
y'all.
respect you nowhere.
Well, it's been real. It's been real. It's been a fun one. We didn't get to the third one, but we might hit it next week. But we're definitely gonna talk about that dang on that Good Times reboot. I don't know about that one.
Oh,
it's definitely
neither
horrible.
do I. But you have a great night, JJ. And you know what I'm saying? It's been fun.
JJ. You mean
Oh,
Bookman?
you must be James and Tisha must be Esther Roll with no neck.
D said you meant Bookman.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Oh, that was the only good one that she got. All right, y'all.
Every
Well,
one of them is good. Every last one.
man, you got ciphers like a shot.
They sleep at
Don't
the last
shoot your
5
thing.
minutes
You
of the
always wanna
show.
throw it and then go, but ain't somebody laughing, so go ahead.
What? I didn't hear you, D. What'd you say?
Good night, everyone.
All right.
Oh my god! No,
All right, y'all.
stop. Stop it.
All right, y'all. Have a good night.
No,
All
he
right, peace.
doing it because Quest said